Hi everyone, sorry. Oh my goodness. Sorry I'm late. Um okay, this is going to be short and sweet and to the point because I'm just not in the mood today. Hi everyone. We're just out here trying to function. Aratria. Hi Jennifer. Hi everyone. Okay. So, as you all know, Lissa, lip gloss, Julie. As you all know, hello ballet babe. Hi, Laura. I know that you always have a hard time catching our lives, but this is not going to be a fun one, unfortunately. It's just going to be me a little bit annoyed. um, yes, a day stream on a Monday. I'm not pissed. There's not going to be no cussing at anyone or cursing or anything like that. I'm just a little bit annoyed at some things that I've heard since we had the panel um, with Republican Ash. So here's what I want to say about it. I noticed that Mallory was in here. Mallory, you still in here? Because the night after, the night that we did the, yeah, she's still there. There isn't going to be any cussing today, Mallory. Um, Mallory had been in here for the entire uh, live stream that we did. And she just sat here and she listened to it. Of course, when she came in, she didn't know the players, she didn't know what was going on. So to her, it looked like a shit show of the crazy show, the crazy train. But I listened to her live stream that night because she kind of did a review on it as someone who just kind of strolled in, not knowing the players. And once she did actually settle in and get to understand what was going on, and then at that point where the live stream seemed to take a different course, her conclusion was that nothing changed. In other words, nothing was really resolved. And of course, I didn't know that Mallory was psychic because she was right. Nothing was resolved. Nothing was solved. Nothing. Because apologies made were empty. And unfortunately, Ash went off the next day on her own live stream and did a hold on guys, one second. Hold on 1 minute. I just got to take care of something. Hold on. Okay, guys, I'm back. Okay, so as I was saying, I didn't know that Mallory could possibly have been psychic, but uh, she must be. Mallory, I didn't know you had powers, so why don't you one night come up? Yes, Mallory was right, and maybe one night you can come up on our panel and I don't know, read tarot cards or something. I don't know. So, hello, Crystal Earhart. I haven't seen you in a long time. All right, so I'm driving from shrink appointment. Thanks, losers. Hi, Tilly May. All right. So I was a little bit disappointed to hear certain things from people. How Diane allowed this poor girl to be bashed. We all allowed her to be bashed. There was horrible comments in the side chat. And you know what? I did go back and look, and there absolutely were some horrible comments towards Ash because of not because of the fact that any of these people might have known that she's on the spectrum. I'm not sure. Um, But I have a feeling that the people that were in the side chat were people that knew her as opposed to not knowing her from her own community. Okay. So I was a little bit annoyed to hear today that somebody that I also respected said that I allowed her to be bashed. No, 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 no. If everyone goes back to that 5-hour live stream, it was 5 hours. Who spends 5 hours trying to settle things instead, or they go 5 hours of bashing someone? Let me start off with this. Ash went live the next day and she said that she knew nothing about this. She was forced to come here. We held her hostage. She didn't use those very words, but that was the message that she was putting out. No, 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 no. She knew about it hours before. Hours before. She agreed to come. If she had not agreed to come, would I have gone live? Possibly. And we might have handled it in a different way. But she agreed. It was also said that I paid Marissa with a super chat to come onto my live. No, 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 no. That didn't happen. Did I give Marissa a super chat that night? Absolutely. It had to do with someone else in our community, in the drama community, who happened to be in her live stream that night. And I wanted to get the attention of that woman because she was trying to kiki it up with Marissa. I was just being a bitch. It had nothing to do with Ash. I wish people would come to me and ask me before they put out such nonsense. Yes, that's right. That's right, Crystal. Diane paying people is getting old. It certainly is. That's just a little inside joke for some people who don't know what Crystal's talking about. So I want to put that to rest. No, I didn't pay her to come in. And let me also say this. I didn't hand the link to Marissa to come up and bash Republican Ash. Can everybody put on their thinking caps and remember who it was that asked to have Marissa come on? Oh, where's Marissa? This is what she said. Where's Marissa? I said to her, I think Marissa has left. She was in here earlier, but it's very late in London. And she said, no, no, she's watching. I know she is. So actually, what I was trying to do was avoid that of happening. She wanted her on there. Ash asked for her to come up. No, no, bring her up. She wanted to take everyone on. Is this part of being on the spectrum? I don't know. Listen, I don't want to sound like a bitch, but no one knew, including myself, that she was on the spectrum. She was asked if she was. She said she wasn't. The next day she said she wasn't. I don't know. Does that go along with lying? I mean, can you be on the spectrum? Can you be, autistic a little bit and still be an asshole and still be a liar? I don't know. I'm not a doctor. But I take a lot, I just resent the fact that Wendy, myself, Stephanie, the other people who came on the panel were bashing her. We weren't bashing her. Now, if I could have controlled a side chat that I had to put on slow mode, I don't know if I could have controlled what was going on in the chat. I can't have a conversation with 3 people at once, and also reprimand everybody in the chat for throwing out a nasty comment. Can't. It's not possible. Well, Kaylee, people in general, the next day I went over really nice to Ash's chat because I saw that she was live, because I thought we ended this on a nice note. I invited her to ladies' night and I thought we would just move on. But no, she switched up the whole story. So did her mods. And again, I do believe that people are putting shit into her head and into her ear, and that's it. And that's why she's come to all these conclusions about people. There's nothing going on here, by the way, behind the scenes in Discord. You know that Discord's closed down, everyone? Discord is closed down. And Discord is not a place that we went to talk shit on people. It was a place that friends went to talk if they wanted to. There are different parts of Discord. There's a general side where everybody could talk, and then there were other rooms that people we knew that we could talk to or just wanted to shoot the breeze. So I'm tired of things being put out there. Look, I am still part of the drama community, whether people want to believe it or not. But guess what? The true crime community has just as much drama going on. So they're not above it. No one's above it. No one's above the drama. And would you be surprised to know that Ash, Republican Ash, has been all over YouTube? All over YouTube. She's been all over. She's been, in the Amber Lynn Reed community. She's been in a community that's within our drama community. She was following a certain person, and that's how she knew Yaba, who Yaba was. So this girl loves drama. I wasn't even part of that person's live streams, who was all about drama. So there you go. All you have to do is do a little research. So if she's on the spectrum, should she be on YouTube? Or is this something that she couldn't handle or can handle? I don't know, because again, I'm not a doctor. But if it's upsetting her that much that I won't take down my damn live stream, which I'm not going to, because if I take it down, it makes me look like everything that these people are saying is true, that we bashed her. Go back and listen, people. Go back and listen. We did not do that. She seems she can handle it when it's drama with other people. Exactly. Easy. Spot on. I just don't, I just don't get it. I don't like being called out on the carpet. I just don't like it. I'm sorry. I think what we did was, and I didn't even curse one time. Can you imagine, in 5 hours, not one curse word came out of my mouth? And I was very respectful of Republican Ash. So I am not going to be called heartless for not taking down a live stream that she wanted to participate in, that she wanted to go at everyone, including Marissa. She wanted to take her on. No, I'm not taking it down. Diane talks like a romance novel reads. What the hell? Personally, I think Ash owned Marissa. It was Marissa that crashed and burned. All right. Well, look, makeup mobster, I don't care. You have disappointed me. I have caught you in screenshots that have been sent to me. Yes, screenshots that have been sent to me. You making little snide comments about me. I have never made a snide comment about you on anybody's live stream before. You came into my live stream and you said, you're trying to get out of the drama. No, you just did it the other night. No, what I did was I got up on my own live stream, and what I did was respond to someone who lied about me. Who did I call out on the carpet, Liana? You have it all wrong about Republican Ash being on the spectrum, being learning disabled. She's been all over this community in drama, in places that you don't even know about. So stop trying to protect her to make me look bad, because I get along with Marissa to an extent. We're not BFFs. I'm sorry, Liana. You're wrong. And I don't care if you take down that dangerous trolls comment. Just don't ever email her. She's a freak. She'll be up you think Marissa's bad? She'll be up your ass so far you won't even know what hit you. Everybody put a 1 in the chat if you know who Amber Sue Eros is, and if she's not a dangerous motherfucker that makeup mobsters kikiing it up with. And trying to call me out. Don't call me out, Leanna. Trying to pay Marissa to come in. That's a bullshit lie. And pay her. And just because you stayed away from the drama and you're telling everybody, oh, you women have to put on your big girl panties and blah, blah, blah. Well, you kept reminding me, yeah, I did care because I thought you were my friend. I sound like a child? No, you sound like a child. Because when you lie about people, that's when you sound like a child. I don't lie. You lied today on your live stream to get attention. You had to bring up my name. And you said a lie and you told people that I paid Marissa. We gave that girl respect, even though she turned out to be a bitch and lied. So because she's on the spectrum, what? I know people that are more disabled than her that don't act like that. I don't think it's funny. I actually don't think it's funny, Leanna. I really don't. You take a break. Listen, I have been very supportive of you since the cops have been called on you. Very supportive. And then all of a sudden, because I am talking to Marissa, or anyone that talks to Marissa is all of a sudden garbage. Who's giving me content? I don't even understand what you're talking about, Liana, but this is not about you. All right? This is not about you. You accepted Laura's apology. Okay, so you're not going to be friends with her, but you accepted her apology. I accepted someone's apology as well for doxing my tenant's house, but I'm not out to lunch with her. So I don't understand your point. I just don't understand it anymore. This is about me coming here saying that we resolved nothing with Republican Ash. We wasted 5 hours of our time, 5 hours. We wasted Wendy's time. We wasted everyone's time because Republican Ash doesn't care. Her apologies were empty. Everything was empty. So it was a waste. And what we did was we gave her content for months. In fact, I think she earned about 100 subscribers that night. Pretty sure. So I see her, trying to get messages to you 3 times, copy and paste, copy. Diane, she just sprung this on me. Bullshit. I don't spring anything on anyone. I don't make up excuses for anyone. Figure skating coach, what are you talking about? I don't make up excuses for anyone. Just because I don't act like an asshole doesn't mean that I don't make that. I don't even understand. Okay, all right, Pink Lady Luck, I will. It's not stupid, Liana. I'm pissed. I'm pissed that I wasted 5 hours trying to be an adult, trying to have a conversation, trying to help her, Wendy trying to help her, and then she goes out on her lives and she jumps into your live and everywhere else she can. And just because somebody is crying over being insulted for or being belittled for being a medium, just because she's on the spectrum doesn't mean that that girl who happens to be in here right now doesn't maybe suffer with extreme anxiety. Maybe it is, Liana, but you know what? I have feelings too. And it hurt me to see you send me an email with Are you fucking nuts? Blah, blah, blah. You paid her? Are you fucking kidding me? That hurt me. That hurt me, Leanna. I really thought that I connected with you. I was happy that I met someone from Long Island. I came into the true crime community. You're like the first person that I met, Laura, and it hurt me. I mean, well, I don't have a problem, little miss, shut the fuck up. I don't have a problem helping people. But if they want to be helped, I thought that I was doing the good thing. It turned into I don't know, doing a horrible thing. All right, well, Leanna, I know that you feel hurt, but I have never gone in a chat and said snide things about you behind your back. I never have. I don't bring you into it. I mean, I understand that you don't get why I accepted someone's apology, but it's no reflection on how I feel about you. I'm not twisting anything, Republican Ash. Stop it. Unless you can behave like an adult and own up to the shit that you did, I don't want to talk to you anymore. I really don't. I had good intentions. We had good intentions. We spent 5 hours with you. And you're going to come in here and say twisting shit? Get out of here. Be an adult or get out. I'm treating you like an adult. You're not a child. Thank you, Helen. You have 300 seconds to decide. Oh, you want a link? I'll send you a link. Hold on a second. I'm not even feeling good today. I have a headache. I never get a headache, ever. But this is giving me a headache. Hold on, everyone. And this live stream is not staying up because this is not one that I would want to keep up because I am pissed. I am really pissed. Give me a second. I have to send Leanna a link. No, I'm not. I'm just not feeling good today, Crystal. I don't ever share stuff like that. I don't think you've ever heard me say I don't feel good. I just don't feel good today. I have a headache from stress. This is all from stress. I don't need this shit. When stress starts bothering me from YouTube, it's time to pull away. It's time to pull away. Then I get a message hold on, give me a second, Leanna. And then I get a message from, another friend from YouTube. Well, I actually messaged her because I was so upset that she hasn't been talking in my chats. And I'm like, what's wrong? Why isn't this person talking to me? Why is she avoiding me? And I'm not going to say who it is. And I was so hurt and I had to go to her and find out. And then I found out that it was all based on somebody who lied about me and said that I did something that was terrible and it never happened. The one thing that I hate is when people lie about me. Don't lie about me. If I've done something, then tell me. If I have done something, then tell me that I have done something wrong and I will fix it. But don't lie about me. Anyway, let me just send this link off to Leanna. Okay. Give me a second because I'm a little discombobulated. Okay, here we go. All right, Leanna, I just sent it to you via email. All right. Sorry, guys. Okay, I'm back. What did I miss? Did I miss anything? I mean, like I said, really, what all I wanted friends do not associate with people that did. No, that's not true. That's not true.
This fucking camera of me.
Mixed up what?
Hello?
Hello? Hold on.
Listen.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay,
you
hold on
there?
1 second. Yeah, I'm here.
I don't want anybody getting upset. And I understand why people are upset. So I'm not going to, sit here and be like, oh my God, why is everybody upset? I get it. I just want to clarify something. I didn't mean like you paid her, like you were paying her off. I just meant like you went in there, paid money to get her attention. And
Well, no, no, but I didn't go in there to get her. She would have known I was live anyway. I did it because someone else was in there keeping it up with her. Who was
I
in a
see,
total.
Diane. I heard you say that before. Here's the thing, though, right? You got this, and this is what I was trying to point out to you. Without, I don't know any other way to say it without just saying exactly what it is. I'm not going to beat around the bush. You just said 5 minutes ago. You're like, if I did something wrong, tell me. I told you. I told you what I felt you did wrong. But here's the thing, though. Your feelings, right, are so strong about this other woman that you're saying was in her chat, kikiing it up with her and trying to be friendly with her. And I feel so. You feel what? Protective? What's the reason for you trying to
piss her off because she's been up our asses again. That's why.
Okay, but why? But wait, why is she up your asses?
Because she's a mental case. You see, you don't know that. Here's all you know about this person.
Wait,
You
wait.
only
It
know.
doesn't matter what I know about her. I'm
No,
just
it does.
asking
No,
a
it
question.
does. It
Have you been
does.
talking about her though?
No, she's been
You have
talking
not
about
talked
us.
about her at all. So she just
She
came out of nowhere and just started talking about you
because
guys.
that's what she does. She's not
Okay,
well.
but
She's a
there.
crazy woman. On top of the fact that, listen,
It
Juliana,
sounds like you're explaining the same person that I have an issue with. That's what
well,
I'm trying to
no,
point
I
out.
think this person's more dangerous. This person's going to court. Went to court today for assault. So
Yeah, but it
listen,
doesn't.
listen, Juliana. There's a lot more history behind this person than the Dr. Phil show, which was funny for everybody and a little treat. There's
I
much
understand
more.
that, but it seems like there's a couple of people in there in the community. Doesn't matter what she did, doesn't matter how long it was going on for. It's the same feeling, okay? That person gives you the same feeling I get from another person. Can we establish that? It doesn't matter
Okay,
who's more dangerous,
absolutely,
okay?
absolutely.
I personally feel from things that I have seen, and this was my whole point that I was trying to make today, and I'm not standing up for
Hold on one
Laura.
second.
All right.
Criminal comment. Get the fuck out of here. Out. If you're gonna tell a lie, this is what we're discussing now. I didn't pay her, so get out. Bye bye. You're gone. I'm not gonna deal with it today. I'm
You
not in the
didn't. I didn't mean it like that. So everybody who's thinking I meant it like that, I meant like you paid money to get her attention. That's what I meant. I don't mean
okay.
like you paid her off. No, that's not what I meant. But I just want to. I just want to say, okay, you guys are. You guys. You can't be. I saw it today in my own life that somebody got upset. They're like, well, go hang out with Laura. Well, I'm not going to do that because see, Laura, the way Laura's with how I want to be perceived on YouTube. I don't want to be part of that kind of shit, man. I don't want to be part of this, screaming, yelling, and putting people down and saying all these things. I'm seeing people in the chat and Black Eagle. I know you apologize to me. I can't see the chat right now. The other day, and I really do appreciate your apology. But see, Brian said it the other day, and you just said it, and Black Eagle just saw her say it. You can't say that she's Republican ass shouldn't be on YouTube because she has a disability. There's women in this
No, I never
community.
said that.
You questioned it. I
No,
heard you. You
no,
just said it 5 minutes ago.
no,
All right.
I question, should a person who's claiming who to be on the spectrum, who is all over YouTube. Listen, I don't know if you
I
know this,
understand she's
Brianna.
all over. I
She's
do.
been.
I understand that she said things. I'm not taking any responsibility away from her that she
No, but
said
what I'm saying
things.
is, should someone like that be on YouTube? Is it a healthy place for her?
No, but is it a healthy place? I see women on here that were crying because they say they have dealing with anxiety and depression. And should those people be on YouTube? If they're crying, if YouTube's making you cry and get anxiety and you don't even have a channel, you need to get off then. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, well I have a
It's a
headache.
little
I have a
no,
headache, Brianna, and guess
that's
what?
different. That's
No, it's
different.
not different. You want to know why? I never get headaches. This
Right.
weekend has stressed me out so badly that I
All
have a
right.
headache.
Well, all right. But
So
see, here's
maybe
the
I
thing,
need to
Diane.
take a break.
Maybe you do. Maybe you took, but here's the thing. This is what I'm saying. You brought some of that on yourself because you had, you're having a person on there to confront everybody. To be confronted by a bunch of people I have a
But she
problem with her.
agreed to it, and I
I
didn't.
understand she agreed to it.
But
But put yourself in her shoes for a second. Take
I
yourself out
have
of
been in her
Diane's
shoes.
shoes.
I have been in her shoes.
But how did you feel?
I felt crappy, but
Right.
they were actually bashing me. We weren't. If you can
No,
tell me
Diane,
that
I
Wendy
didn't
and
say
I,
you were. Wait,
no, you didn't say
wait.
it.
Don't. I didn't say you were. I did
You
not say
didn't.
you were.
I know you
Okay.
didn't, but a
I
lot of
saw,
people
and I'm
did.
not going to call people's names out. They know who they are. They should be ashamed of their behavior that night because, regardless of whether they knew she was on the spectrum, not on the spectrum, it doesn't matter. She's a human being. Okay. Regardless of what she said, that doesn't mean that you have to go back and do the same thing and act like a fucking asshole. You because she did. So you fought fire with fire. Do you feel better about yourself now? Do you feel like a better person because you came on here and started fucking ripping on a person because they live at home with their parents or they have a fucking cat?
Samantha, bye-bye. Don't, if
You,
you're going to come in here, listen, I'm in the mood today. If you're going to come in here and say, I shouldn't have done this or I shouldn't have said that
all
or
right, it's too late. We
get
can't
out,
change the past. So forget
get
it.
out.
Don't freak out, Diane. Don't pay attention to the chat, and please, people in the chat, don't. This is what the whole thing is. Stop fucking fighting over stupid shit. Let's have our opinions. We can share our opinions with one another, right? About things, and then move past it. Grow the fuck up. Stop ripping each other apart. That's what's causing the problems, and it's like I knew this was gonna happen. I made a live and now it's like, okay, now you got to make a live to respond to it. And then somebody else is going to make a live to
Well, it
respond
wasn't
to it.
just you. I'm going to be honest with you. It wasn't just you.
Okay.
It really wasn't.
I know it wasn't just me, Diane, but it doesn't even matter who it was. It's this whole thing where, people are going to keep coming in. They're going to keep bashing everybody. And then the situation is just going to keep escalating and getting worse and worse and worse and worse. You're sitting here talking about Ash, right? You came up and you're like, I'm sorry, and it didn't solve anything and I wasted 5 hours of time. But this isn't solving anything either. It's making it worse. It's actually just making it 10 times worse. And
Well,
I
look,
do think that you didn't tell. Wait, hold on. Did you email? I just want to ask you. I'm not trying to put you on spot, but I just want to ask you. Did you email Ash prior to the live?
I didn't
Prior
have
to
her.
you?
She had me blocked.
Okay, but you put her name on there, right?
No, and then she came over to the side chat
Right.
hours before. I happened
Okay.
to just check, which is very rare for me to ever do that.
Okay.
And she was in there, and I spoke to her, and she was trying to rearrange times because I guess she's on the West Coast. I said I can't do it at that time.
I know, but her
Um,
name was already on there, right? And you
I
didn't
know. Well,
notify her prior to that.
because that's the only way I could get her attention. She blocked me for me asking her why she called me a scammer, Leanna.
Okay. All right. Is it the worst? Here's the thing you just said before.
Yeah,
You were
no,
like,
no, that is. I'm sorry. I raise money for St. Jude, and to be called a scammer, that pisses the fuck out of
all
me.
right, I understand that. I'm not saying you shouldn't be pissed about it. I understand. I would be upset
So
about
the
that
whole
too.
point is that I couldn't get in touch with her. I don't know her email. I don't know her from a hole in the wall. So I put her name on there. I figured someone would get her attention. She did come over inside
Wait,
chat,
I
and
just
she
want to say
agreed.
something because I want to say something that you said before, okay? You said you're like, I'm not going to delete the live because me deleting it, right, makes it look like everything that the people are saying is true. Okay? You asked me to delete a comment about you. Okay, I
No,
read the. Wait. Let me
no, no,
talk.
no,
Let me
no.
talk.
I don't want to talk. Don't bring. I don't even want to bring her name up anymore. If you don't want to
I'm not
delete
even
it,
gonna say
don't
her name,
delete it.
Diane. I'm not saying her name. I'm bringing up the whole point. Okay, the person said things about you. You were upset about it. So then you came to me and you asked me to delete the comment. Right? I don't delete comments. Everybody knows that. I don't delete comments. I don't block people. Anybody that's blocked on my channel, it's because a mod did it. I don't block people because you know what? To be honest with you, I want to see what people have to say about me. You're gonna talk shit about me? I want to see it. I don't want to fucking be guessing. Okay. But the whole thing is that you asked me because it upset you because this person's saying things that about you that aren't true,
Not just
right?
me, not just me, other people.
All right. Well,
Other
other
people.
people, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. That's so beside the point. I'm just
And
saying
but
that
it's not
there.
the same, it's not the same thing. I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to disagree with you.
No, Diane, it is the same thing
No,
because
it's not.
you're
No,
saying.
it's not.
All right.
I'm gonna have to disagree. I'm sorry.
Okay. No, you could disagree.
You
That's
don't know the
100% fine.
history. You
I.
don't know the
You're
history.
right. I don't know the history, but I'm just saying you were asking me to delete a comment because it upset you. Doesn't matter what was said. Okay. When somebody else got upset and asked you to delete something, you're like, no, I'm not doing that. I don't delete things. Well, then why would you even have the audacity to ask somebody else to
Because
delete
it's
something?
different deleting a whole entire live stream, because then that makes it look as though I did bash her and I treated her with the utmost respect.
But you
So
didn't,
did Wendy.
but you didn't bash her. So you're right. I know that, but I'm just saying you didn't bash her. You know you didn't bash her, but you guys did go in alive. I saw you continuously her. I
Oh wait,
mean,
you cut out. You cut out. I
I
didn't hear
saw
what you
you
said.
guys going into a live last night. All right, and you were bashing her.
I went into a
I
live?
mean, yeah, last night there was a live. No, it was late, and I saw you
Who-
saying something like, "If she's an asshole, does this make her act like an asshole?" or something like that.
I don't even remember whose
Did
live I
I?
was in.
All right.
I
I'm
don't
just
I don't
saying it.
remember.
You know what? This isn't solving anything by having these
No, it's not
continuous
solving anything because
lives about people. It's
it's
just
not.
not.
Listen, here's the thing. Um, with Republican Ash, I don't know what to say. I was
Just don't
disappointed.
say anything. You don't have to
No,
say anything. You
I
don't
was I was
have to.
disappointed that I
Mm-hmm.
guess in my small little mind thought that after 5 hours
Mm-hmm.
of being on a live stream, and I invited her to ladies' night and I thought everything was good and she was all fine. She went on her live and ripped us a new asshole again.
Well, maybe
I
she thought about it the next day, and it was.
No, no, she didn't think about it. Her mods did. Her
How do
mods,
you know?
because I watched it.
Wait. I talked to Ash. Okay, I'm friends with her.
Yeah, and
Please
so did
stop
Wendy.
saying. You guys keep saying that she's like, I don't know. I mean, listen, she might be mildly autistic. She's not a complete idiot. I mean, she
No,
does have a
I
mind
didn't
of her
say that.
own,
I didn't say she
you
was a
know?
complete idiot.
Well, no, because everybody keeps saying that, like other people are putting things into her head. I mean, she might
She
be
admitted it.
impressionable. She
She
might
admitted it. She admitted it. That she got all these screenshots and recordings and people
right,
sent
but
it
she's
to
still
her.
a grown up woman who could, decipher things on
I
her
don't
own
know. Well, that's
on
the
her
whole
own.
point. I'm saying after the live was over and I went over to Mallory's live stream where she was kind of doing a review as an
Right.
outsider coming in and watching it. She called it a shit show. She came in,
It was kind of a shit
yeah,
show.
and but then she got settled in and she realized what was going on. She needed to
Right.
catch up, and then she said it was her conclusion was basically this girl did
Right.
not really apologize. She did not really care. It was a joke. So what she said was basically it was a waste of her time because this
Okay, that's one
woman.
person's opinion, though.
Well,
Okay,
I value her opinion because she's an outsider.
okay, but that's one person's opinion of it. I mean, I don't know. It wouldn't be that intense. I mean, and I'm not putting this girl down. I don't know who she is. I don't know her. So excuse me if I'm using her as an example, but like, who the fuck is she? Like, why does her opinion matter so much? I'm
Because
not
I know her from another community, and
okay.
I do respect her opinion because she's an intelligent woman, and
Okay,
she.
but you don't respect my opinion. I
No,
mean,
I
you know
do
what I'm
respect
saying?
your opinion. I do respect your. I respect
But
everyone's
I feel
opinion.
like you're respecting her opinion more because it goes more in line with what you're thinking.
No,
No, all
no,
right.
it was a shit show. It was a shit show, and I will say this. And
Mm-hmm.
this is what I wanted to say in the beginning. I, I, I don't want my mods to get mad at me because I love all my mods. I know my mods for a very long time. I know them for like 3 years. I don't pick
Okay.
my mods willy nilly. I was a little disappointed in some of my mods.
Okay.
In,
I was
instead
too.
of
To be honest with you.
instead of just taking care of the chat and monitoring the chat,
which is what they should be there for.
you were kind of going at it, and that upset me a little bit. And I will talk to all of you privately, like in a group chat.
Okay, well, I admire that because I mean, you know, I know them all, and I know they're all good people.
They are good
I
people.
don't think that, you know, this is what I think happens. Okay, there's
They're
like,
very good people. Let me just say this: they're very
okay,
good
go ahead.
people. I love them. I know a lot of them, most of them, on a very personal level. And yeah, I will talk to them. You know, in a private chat. I think that we need to, if anything like this ever happens again,
Which it probably
um,
will, but
we'll pay more attention to the chat. Look, I just think that a lot of people, and I'm going to be honest with you, I think a lot of people, when she came out, because no one knew anything about her being on the spectrum at all,
I
was that
think,
she
oh, wait. Back that up. Back that up. Back that up. There's a lot of people that I saw that I know for fact know that she's on the spectrum, and we're
Okay, well,
still
I'm talking
going at
about
it.
my people. I'm talking about my people.
Even some of maybe them. I mean, I've seen people in the chats. I mean, I've seen people talking about it. I'm not saying everybody. I'm not gonna call out names, but I saw it and I was just, listen. My heart breaks for anybody who was in that situation. And yeah, I right. Ash might have said things about people. That's fine. She might have blocked people. Okay, but overall, do I think she's a bad person? No. Did she deserve some of the real personal, insulting things that were being said about her? No. Talk about what she's doing, you know, on YouTube, fine. But to sit there and rip somebody apart, I don't give a shit if she's on the spectrum, not on the spectrum, whatever the fuck it is. You are sitting there ripping her apart for living with her parents. I'll fucking give my left fucking arm that
Well,
I
I
used
didn't
to
see
write
a lot
to
of.
live with my parents again.
Let me just say this: I did not see a lot of the chat. It wasn't until
I
after.
understand. I'm not blaming you, Diane. It's not your fault. I'm just
No,
saying. I'm
I'm
just
just
telling
saying
you.
I didn't see a lot of it because I couldn't. I had to put it on slow mode. I went back and rewatched it. So yeah, I agree. There was a lot of bad things being said, but,
Vicious.
but
Vicious.
that happens in a lot of chats. It happens a lot
I
in.
know it does, but see, this is the thing. You have to stop giving a platform to it. You know what I'm saying? Stop giving a platform for somebody to tear another person apart like that. It's just not. It's not right, man. It's so. I don't cry easily. I'm going to tell you right now. I'm a pretty strong person. I don't cry easily. That night, I really was crying. I had tears in my eyes. I was feeling choked up because you know what? I can't stand seeing that kind of shit on somebody who doesn't deserve it. There's assholes on here that they deserve to be ripped apart. I'm sorry because they're shitty and they talk about people horribly, where they're not even human
Hold
anymore.
on a second, Della Denise, go fuck off. I do not need views and subs. You don't know anything about me. All my money goes to St.
What
You're willy
happened?
nilly
Oh,
trying to, say, I don't know this person. I don't know you, Delta.
then
You
ignore
came
him. Fuck him. Who cares? Ignore him. Don't
out.
listen
You're
to him.
out.
Who
You're
cares?
out.
Let the
I'm
mods.
only allowing, from now on, the only people that are going to be allowed in my chat are people who enjoy coming here. If you're going to come here to throw tomatoes at me or think
Diane,
that
why
you
are you
know
getting
my,
so upset about these random
because
people?
because I am upset today.
I
I am
understand. Don't
upset.
let these random fucking people that don't even know it's some troll behind the thing. Don't get upset and start losing your mind about these people. Don't do that. Don't let these people do that. Don't let those
My
fucking people
mods
do
are not.
that to you.
Listen. Another one that you listen. If you're going to talk about my mods, that's the one rule that I have in here. You're gone. Bye. Do not talk about my mods. If I want to talk about my mods and say that I was a little disappointed, then I will. But you can't talk about my mods. No, no, no. I have the best mods in this community. Sorry. All right. I took care of them. They're
All
gone.
right. Don't let those people get to you. They're trying. See, that's the whole thing. You're giving those people the power. Every time you start freaking out on them like that, you're giving them the power. They're doing exactly what the fuck they wanted to happen to you just happened. So
Randy, are you okay?
who's Randy?
My Randy is here. She had surgery today on her gallbladder. Are you okay? I'll talk to you later, Randy. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. It's fine. Listen, I just said I don't want to be fighting with nobody. I don't need 9 million lives meet after this. My whole point of getting on today was just like, let's just learn how to fucking drop things sometimes, and not continue this whole thing. You don't know how I spoke to Ash the next day, and she was really upset. She was crying, and my heart. I'm sorry. I have a heart. I have empathy for people, and it doesn't matter, what diagnosis she has by the doctor. A person, she's hurt, man. She's really, really hurt. And I understand other people's feelings were hurt too. I get it. But what point is going on and on and on and on about this?
Oh, thank
And
you, Tony, baby. I didn't even see that. Oh, thank you so much. She says, love you for the kids, patience and kindness. Love you, makeup mobster. Thank you.
thank you.
Oh my
You know,
God.
you know what I'm saying? Like, what point is it to just keep carrying on about this? And is she an asshole? And like all this speculation. Who gives a shit? Just drop it. You guys go your way. Let her go her way, and just call it a day. It doesn't matter who she blocked, and it just there's no point. She didn't do anything that bad to deserve that much shit. It's gonna keep going. Just
I
put an
know.
end to it. Don't talk
Making
about it anymore.
making lemonade, darling. You're rehashing shit again. Didn't I make nice with you? Didn't I come into your chat and say to you, why don't you do things that you know about, like being a single mother? Why are you bringing up the shit that happened like 4 weeks ago? Come on now, stop it. You're just trying to jump on the bandwagon here. I made nice with you. Stop. My goodness. So one thing that you can't, no one can say about me, that if I do something wrong and I feel like it should end, and that's what I did with making lemonade. And now she's back here starting shit again. You wonder why people talk about you. You can't let things go. Let it go.
Block the
Okay,
person then. If
I
that's a
know.
if
Okay, you might not be talking about me, but you're bringing it up in my chat. Please don't do that.
I can't even see the chat. I sit here and turn this into a whole big war. I apologize the way I emailed you, but I'm not gonna say sorry about everything I said, because I really do feel that way, and I'm gonna stand by what I say to people, because I'm not just I'm saying it. It's not although it may seem that way, it might be coming from a place of anger. I'm not saying it to hurt you. I'm saying it because I care, and I'm just like, my brain just like, I don't understand this. I'm just like, what the fuck? And I feel like nobody's being honest with me. Marianne was brought up in the chat today. I have tried to talk to her. Everybody's like, well, try to talk to her, makeup officer. I did try to talk to her. She didn't write back to me. And then I see her on, put yourself in my shoes, okay? I see
Thank
her
you,
then
Carla.
I see her the same day on a live in somebody else's chat, right? And she's telling me she doesn't have time to email me back, yada yada yada. Then I see her in somebody else's live saying, "Hey, did read my whole email? Heart, heart." Like, if you have time to sit in somebody else's live and then go live on your own chat, like, and you can't write back to me, don't tell me you don't have time. I'm not a fucking idiot. You know what I'm saying? I tried talking to you, but how many times? I'm not going to chase you down. If you don't want to talk to me, it is what it is. I'm just very confused, and I feel like I deserve an explanation, an honest explanation, not some bullshit. I'm sorry. I just don't buy it. It's just not working for
Well,
me.
I need to speak on Marianne's behalf. Listen, I don't know if you heard, Ben was live last night.
No, I know he was. I know he
That
was.
guy's a freak, and I'm going to tell you something.
See, don't say
I,
that though, because that's just gonna set him off more.
no,
Stop.
no, I'm telling you that I feel that he's dangerous, and we are going to be handling it. This guy, behind it's being handled. He's going to be handled.
All
This stuff,
right.
and the fact that Laura lets him in, that's another problem. Laura isn't one. I could
Well,
have
she's
sworn.
stupid too for doing it. I mean, honestly, come
I
on.
could
I
have sworn
mean,
Laura was the one that said
here
he was a stalker, and now they're like BFFs.
of it
Get out
now.
of here. He has been. I have seen messages that will disgust you. That's all I'm going to say.
I believe it. I believe it. I 100% believe. believe it. I'm not denying it. I'm just saying my whole point today was just like be careful who you're talking to. Don't, you might think it's good in the moment, but if you see something there are little, issues and behavior that you've that's a little questionable, don't
Yeah, but you
invite
know
that
what?
person into your life. That's all I
I
was
know, but you
saying.
know what? Here's the thing.
Hmm.
I those are the first thoughts that always come into my mind too. But then I had to be reminded by someone that you could be fooled by people very easily on the internet,
Absolutely. But
and then
Diane,
that take you in.
it wasn't like that. It wasn't that kind of situation. I've been
No,
fooled
but
by
he made it into that. He
you,
made it
and
into
I'm
that.
pretty good
That's
at
the
judging
problem.
character.
That's the problem. He made it weird and strange, and it's going to be handled.
Well, yeah, he did. He absolutely did. But he had done it before. That's what I'm saying. And she knew about it. People knew about it. I knew about it. Laura was saying that I wasn't really doubting Laura. I mean, she didn't. She would go kind of about it, but you know,
Well,
it just
Amber, why are you saying?
it's. I'm not saying it's her fault. I didn't think she knew it would turn into what it turned into at all. I don't think she knew that. But just be
Yeah,
careful. That's all I'm
the
saying.
guy? I know, but sometimes we can't predict what's
Mm.
going to happen
No,
until
I
it happens.
understand
And
that. But I think
Lori,
when somebody exhibits behavior, and that I mean, it's kind of like a no-brainer on that one.
well, I don't know because see, all I knew from Laura
For
was
that
he was a
coming.
stalker. I didn't know what that meant. Stalking on YouTube can mean, well, I think she pretty much said he follows her everywhere she goes. Online, it's different.
Well, I've seen him being pretty vicious in her chats, though. That's what I'm saying. Like people have seen it. It's not that wasn't a big secret. Like he was. I've seen him being vicious to other people in her chats, and then on other people's channels. And I know that everybody, saw it. Like that's not wasn't a big secret. So if he's gonna do it to her, why wouldn't he do it to you? That's my whole point. If
Well,
he's gonna be that hateful and mean when somebody rejects him or whatever it is, whatever happened.
yeah,
I
but there
still to
was
this
no
day
proof.
don't even know what
See,
happened.
here's the problem though. Laura had no proof to show that he did anything. So for everybody, listening to it, it just sounded like it was something in her head. But this shit went much deeper with Marianne. And again, I don't want to really go into it because
Oh, and
they're
it did. It
they're
did. It
gonna
did.
they're gonna do whatever it is that they're gonna do to get this guy to stop, and he's gonna stop. I hope they run him off of YouTube. He needs to be gone.
I hope he's not.
Gone.
Well, I'll talk to you about it behind the scenes. I don't
All right,
want to.
but
I'm not gonna.
that's my
Yeah.
hope that he's gone because that guy is dangerous, for real
Yeah.
dangerous.
Well, his words are certainly. I seen him. I've seen him. Tearing Laura apart, and I saw it. I saw it long before he even talked to her. I didn't. I remember the first time he came into Laura's chat and he was talking to me. He was kind of like, I'm like, what the fuck is this guy's problem? I mean, my husband even asked me, he's like, who's Dirk Diggler? I'm like, I don't know. I was like, this, because he saw the comments on my live, and I was like, I don't even know who the fuck this guy is. He was kind
Well,
of being like,
I wish Laura would throw him out. I hope that Laura's listening right now. Laura, if you're listening, throw that guy out of your chat and stop kicking it up with him like he's a normal guy. He's not. He's not normal. There's nothing normal about him. Throw him out. Because you're giving him like he feels like he has some kind of backing. All he keeps saying is Diane and Marianne and Stephanie threw makeup mobster under the bus for Marissa. He doesn't even know what he's talking about. Ben, shut the fuck up. You're gonna be gone soon, buddy. And if I have to pay and help with getting an attorney to get a restraining order or whatever has to be done for Marianne, I will do it. Trust me. You'll be hiding in your basement even deeper.
but I'm just curious because I obviously don't know. Like, is he still like messaging her? Is he still bothering her? Is he just doing like these
He
lives?
can't shut up about her.
Oh,
And
all
he's
right.
lying about her. And he's calling her a skank. And he's saying that she's a webcam hooker. He is
Oh,
going to
geez.
be in trouble. And I will
Yeah, I
pay
mean that's not
if
right.
I have to. I will help
No,
Marianne.
that's not. And I was never saying that he was right or anything he was saying or doing was right. My whole point of just bringing that up was just like, you got to be careful who you're dealing with. Like, just be more aware. I mean, these people you don't know. They're hiding behind screen names. You don't know who you're dealing with.
Oh, yeah. Wait,
You don't know what
listen.
kind of problems and issues
We exposed a registered sexual offender in the drama community. This man he wasn't as stupid as Ben. He wasn't as obvious as Ben. He was very sly as a fox. He was going from woman to woman, including me, but he knew that he couldn't get to me. So he went to other women, single women with children. He was a
Mm.
registered sex offender. We exposed him, and we will expose you too, Ben. We will expose you. So you better run and hide. That's all I'm going to say. You better stop talking about Marianne. Leave her name out of your mouth because you're going to.
I wouldn't even taunt him anymore. Just let
I
it
don't care. I don't care
honestly
if
though,
it's going
let
to be
the
done.
authority. But if everybody's so scared of him and thinks he's so dangerous, stop talking about him, because you know what? A person like that, if they're that dangerous, then trust me, you're just like feeding them more to be even fucking crazier. You know? Just I would fucking ignore it and move the fuck on. And that's it.
Well, I
Let
don't.
him talk his shit, and eventually, guess what? He's gonna get over it real quick when
Well,
nobody replies
he'll
to
get
him
over
and
it
pays
when the
attention.
authorities are at his door. He'll get over it.
Well, right. That's what I'm saying. If it comes to that, and I mean I don't know the full story. I don't want to be judging nobody, but I'm just saying, if it came down to that, fine. But just that's what I'm saying. Let them handle it then. Don't go on, live. The same thing I was saying this morning. Laura, the cops got called. We all know that. Going on lives and like screaming at people, that's not solving it. If you have an investigation open, let the cops handle it. You know, if the cops are investigating it, let them handle it. Fuck that. Don't put yourself in danger to fucking, YouTube people. Fuck that. Is your fucking family and life worth it? No, absolutely not.
Yeah,
Sorry.
no,
Call me a pussy.
I agree that he loves the attention, but that only proves that there's something very wrong with him. And if he gets his jollies off this and goes on live stream and calling women skanks and druggies, I mean, he just looks like an idiot. Mallory, you're leaving. Bye, Mallory. Thank you for coming in, and thank you for giving me a little bit of perspective. Um, Sitting and listening to your review, I really appreciated that because I felt defeated. That's the thing.
Oh, before she leaves, I apologize. I wasn't like saying her opinion wasn't. I don't know her, and I was just trying to make an example, not specifically to her, but just asking before why her opinion mattered. It's not the same person, but I don't know her, so no
Yeah, no,
no
it
offense
mattered to me
towards her.
because it made a lot of sense. In fact,
Okay.
I should have shared her, and I should have done this, but it was so late at night. I should have shared her a video, her live stream on my community page because after I listened to it, I said, "Oh my God, she's right. She's so right." I feel like whatever we did was in vain, and I'm not
It
talking.
was.
I'm not talking about the part about whatever comments were being said about her. I'm talking about the time and effort that I put into it, that Wendy
Right.
put into it, that
Right.
we put into it, trying to
I
talk to
just
her.
want to. Can I just explain something on her behalf? And I hope she doesn't mind me saying this, but I think the next day, and this happens to me a lot. I'll do something, and then the next day I'll think about it, and I'll reflect on it, and I'll be like, oh man, maybe that wasn't the best decision, maybe that wasn't the best choice. I think she felt silly afterwards. I mean, to be honest, I mean, people in the chat might disagree with me. I can't see the chat, but I feel like she honestly handled herself a lot better than I would have in her situation that night. I mean, she was pretty calm and trying to talk. Um, the thing is that maybe the next day she felt embarrassed. I mean, that's why I
Well,
was saying
I'm
before.
going to be honest with you. I think that I'm going to be honest with you. I saw it happen. It was the
Hmm.
people in her chat that started bringing it up.
Right.
And they're the ones that started making her feel bad about it.
Wait,
That's what,
my chat.
no, not in your chat, in her own chat.
Oh,
That's
all right. Well, they're allowed
what,
to express their opinions, and maybe
no,
she, you
but
know.
they didn't have her best interest at heart. Instead of saying, "Hey, Ash, you did a great job," I think I think there was some resolution. I think oh, Diana did a ladies' night. It seemed like it really went well. Apologies and everything. No,
Mhm.
they beat the whole thing down, and they made her feel embarrassed. That's what they did to her.
Well, there was also people. I did see other people in there telling her she did a great job. I was in her chat.
Oh
I mean,
yeah,
I
some
saw her.
people did, but that's
So
the thing. How does she know which ones are the right answers? And that's what
right,
I think upset her. It was her own people, not us. Not us. It was her own people that did that to her. And I'm going to stand behind that.
All right. Well, I mean, I do think she just, maybe she didn't think of that part. You know what I'm saying? Maybe she didn't think about that until the next day. It's just, I mean, I just don't see how I understand if she said things, if you guys, I came in after you must have just left. Well, you did because I saw you and then you were gone. But I think, she asked you
Yeah,
to
and
leave.
then
She
she
got upset
offered to
about
pay
it.
me. And then she offered to pay me to take down my live stream. It was like, no, I'm not going to do that. Why?
Okay.
I'm not. I mean, she's the one that started that nonsense, and it wasn't going to happen. They got her upset. They're the ones that got her upset. So I had to leave that live stream. I was even
Well, I
going
think
to go.
also because people are telling her. I mean, she told me the next day that she's like, Wendy said, and she did say it when she came on that people were ripping her apart in the chat, and I think that I'm putting
I
myself in
told
her
them,
shoes. That's embarrassing. That's embarrassing that somebody has to go up there. She didn't know she didn't see the chat while she was up there. Everybody's like, well, she chose to stay there. Well, what the fuck are you gonna do? Put yourself in her shoes. I would have stayed there too because I would have felt like an asshole just
oh,
leaving.
no,
Because guess what? Everybody would have
I've
talked more shit about her. She left. So what is
yeah,
she
well,
supposed to
I
do?
had
She was one person against fucking how many people and a whole chat.
no, but you see that no, that wasn't no. But see, that makes it sound like it was a gang up. That there were six people against one. She's the one that won.
Diane, it kind of was
She
though. It
was
kind of was. Put
one.
yourself.
But she's the
She
one
was.
that listen. She wanted Molly up there. Did you hear me?
I
Okay,
heard her. I heard her. I
okay.
heard
But
her.
and did you hear what I said? Did you hear what I said
I
when she
did
said,
hear
"Here's
you. I'm
Molly"?
not. I'm not talking about you specifically. I'm not talking about you specifically. There's a bunch of people calling in, okay, and she's one person that's
But
on
those were the
her
people on
side.
her list. Those were the people on her
Who gives
list.
a
She
shit about
wanted
a
to talk
list?
to them
She said she wanted to talk to them,
because
so you decided to facilitate that for what reason? I don't understand. Let her do it on
she.
her channel if she wanted to talk to them and make her decision for
Well, that's
herself.
the point. But that's the point. She didn't want to ever resolve anything. I thought that we could resolve it. That was the point of it. She wanted to talk to these people. She said, "Okay, next, who else wants to ask me questions?" She's the
Okay.
one. I didn't want Molly to go up there. Because I knew it was
I know, but
not going
she's
to end
not. I
well.
don't think she's even upset about that. I don't even think that was an issue. She obviously, if you listen back to it, she made a joke out of it because she's so stupid. You can't even like take anything that she says seriously.
Republican
Anyway,
Ashley,
she's
you're lying
mean.
now.
She's a mean
You're
person.
lying. Republican Ashley, you're lying. I did not make you do it. Don't say that. I did not make you do
Wait, wait,
anything.
wait, wait, wait. Though you can't say that all these people are making her do this and upsetting her, and then say I didn't make you do anything because when you put somebody's name on a live, Diane, and
No, if she didn't agree to come, I would not have
what
had
would
the.
have happened
I
though?
would have
Because the
changed
thing
it.
was that
I would have.
wait, did you set? I just want to ask you, did you set the live up? Okay, you know how you go into Google Hangouts and you set
Yes,
the
I
live
did
up
to get her
prior,
attention.
right? To get her attention, but that's putting somebody on the spot. I mean, you're
No,
putting her on the spot.
but then I spoke with her and she agreed to it. We
I
tried to work out times. You
How
weren't.
about this, Diane? Maybe she doesn't assert herself well. Did you ever think
Oh
that?
no!
Maybe she
Oh no!
felt
No! 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 I'm
okay.
sorry. I disagree. She asserts herself very well.
Okay. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe she gave in to, I just
I
feel like
didn't
if
make her
somebody
do
did that
it.
to me, I'll tell you right now, I might agree to it, but I'd still be fucking mad about it because I'd be like, who the fuck are you to put my name on something? And then, I have like, you look like an asshole if you don't show up. It's kind of like putting somebody on the
Okay,
spot.
all right, listen, in the chat, I already warned you if you're going to come at me and make negative comments about me and say that I would have made 100 videos, you're gone. Bye bye.
What do you
Sorry.
mean? What does
I'm
that
not.
mean?
Well, no, she said, if she had said no, I would have made 100 videos about her. Get out of here.
Who would have made 100 videos?
Me,
I don't get it.
me. Like, I'm the type of person to make 100 videos because somebody didn't show up on my panel. Get out of here.
Well, that would have happened in some sense. Maybe not you, but other people would have, And that's the whole thing. It's like you get called
No,
out.
they would.
I
No,
get called out in the
they,
chats when Marissa's up there and people are like, make a monster, go on pound, go on pound. I'm not fucking, I don't give a shit. You could call me a pussy. You can call me whatever you want. I am not talking to that woman. That's a waste of time. It's a waste of time. So I'm not going to sit up there talking to her. It's a joke. It's like I'd rather talk to my fucking doorknob. But the whole point is she might have just felt pressure. You know what I'm saying? If somebody's putting your name out there on the spot, and I'm not saying you're a bad person or anything like that. I'm just saying put yourself in her position and think about all the different factors that come into play and how you would have been in that situation. Because I can tell you right now, somebody will call me out like that. Well, maybe not me, because I don't give a fuck telling people no, and I don't really care if people call me an asshole afterwards. But I'm just saying, there's certain people do care, and you know, you just put it out there. You could have asked me. There's 100 people in this community. You could have reached out to me and said, "Hey, can you get in touch with Republican Ashley?" Remy had a problem with her. Remy reached out to me. You know, it's not. It's very easy to get somebody's information on here, like to get their email address and ask them just prior to just throwing their name on a live. You know,
Well, to be honest with you, I didn't know that you knew her. I didn't. How am I supposed to know that you knew her? That you had her information?
I, you could have asked. You could have asked anybody. I'm not saying just me. I'm saying anybody. Obviously people knew her. I mean, you obviously know that there's a cross of people that are in your chats, my chat.
All I knew, no, I'm going to be honest with you. All I knew about her, because I really didn't know much about her other than someone coming to me and saying, listen, this chick has been saying that you're a scammer. So I went over to her chat and I said, can I just ask you a question? Why are you questioning my tactics on how I raise money? And she said, oh, I never said that. Lied. And then blocked me. I got blocked by one. She said she didn't block me, but one of her mods did. So
yeah, well, she didn't. Right? Somebody that happens. That happens on my channel. I have fucking 20 people on my block list. I don't even fucking know who they are. I didn't block them.
Okay, but my point is that that's all I knew of her. I really didn't know who she was, and I found my way over there. But that's it. I didn't know who her friends were.
So how about this? Let's take this as a lesson to do a little bit more research before you just throw somebody's name up on a live. Like, learn a lesson from it from here on out. We can't fix what you did, but from here on out, it could end up, this is what could happen afterwards, is that it could end up a shit show, and people are going to, keep going on about it. And, you just don't know if you might drive somebody to fucking, this girl is upset, man. I listened to her fucking cry. And if that doesn't do something to you, then you have no heart. That hurt me.
But you know what? But listen, she didn't.
I'm not saying you. I'm saying people in general.
All right,
that doesn't do something to you to listen to somebody cry and say, you know what, this just isn't right. And I'm not saying she's right. She has a mouth. I know she says things, but you know what?
Yeah, she called me an idiot. I don't like being called an idiot after the fact.
It's a word.
But call me an idiot on my live. Don't call me an idiot when you get off.
It's a word. It's a fucking word. Are you an idiot? No, you're not. You're not an idiot. So why are you letting that hurt you so much?
I'm not letting it hurt me. It pissed me off that I spent all that time.
Why'd she call you an idiot? She just went on her channel and just said, oh, Diane's an idiot?
Because people are feeding her shit. If someone says it, then she agrees with it.
People are going to have opinions on here. You can't, you say it all the time. You can't be on here and be so goddamn sensitive about a word like an idiot. Like, it's like, I get called shit all the time. People rip me apart for my teeth. Oh, make a monster and your fucked up teeth and your rotten teeth. Blah, 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 blah. Get the fuck out of here. I have a fucking mirror. I know what my teeth look like. You think I'm fucking stupid? I can see exactly what I look like. I don't give a fuck. I'm married. I'm happily married. I have a beautiful son. I don't fucking care. My teeth are the least of my problems right now. Okay? It's like, they're words. Who gives a shit if somebody goes somewhere and calls you a fucking idiot? Who cares?
Because
I
feel like you know what? For those 5 hours, I could have been doing something else.
You absolutely could. But that was your choice to do that, though.
I know, but I thought there was resolution.
But yet you took a gamble when you put her name out on a live, not knowing her. So you can't feel like you were cheated. I mean, come on.
Leanna, I felt like there was resolution. I even changed my title. I said stuff in my in description, thank you for coming up, blah, blah, blah. Thank you to everyone. Thank you to F. And then boom, the next day, it's all thrown up in my face. I'm
All
not
right,
going to do.
people need to start taking some responsibility in what the fuck goes on YouTube. I'm going to take responsibility right now, okay? Those cops would not have come to my house. I talked shit about somebody, okay? I talked shit about them. That person got fucking pissed. You know what? I didn't know that they were going to be that dirty and be that immature and deal with it, but I had to take some responsibility on that. That's why my husband was fucking pissed at me because you know what, Leanna, you're a fucking asshole. Shut your fucking mouth. And he's right. Shut your mouth, Leanna. Stop fucking talking shit about people on YouTube. That's why they're gonna come after you. I mean, it's like, come on, it's not rocket science over here. I have to take some responsibility in that. It's my fault that it's part my fault that the cops came to my house. I'm fucking with assholes on the internet. And I feel like a fucking idiot. That's why I didn't talk to my husband for 3 days because I was ashamed that look, Leanne, really 38 years old, and you fucking went on a live and talked shit about this person and pushed them. You fucking contributed to it. Take fucking responsibility for your part in how things end up. Period.
Well, listen, as far as I'm going to be honest with you. I think you remember, Liana, when I first met you, when I first met Pink, and I first met Laura, the only thing that I heard about that was negative in the true crime community was that Analyzer.
I'm not in the true crime community. I'm only
No,
in the.
okay,
I'm in the.
I know, but for just talking about this, because some of the people that you all know are the true crime community, so that's what we call
Right.
you.
Okay.
Just
All
like
right.
we're the drama community. I don't necessarily do drama every day. But that's where my real estate is. I branched out.
All
I
right.
branched out, and I met some new people in a different town, like we do in real life. That's
Right,
how I
right.
met
I
you.
understand that. There was nothing in
That
that. I understand there was nothing drama in that, but you didn't know people's history. I've been on YouTube for a really long time. I see all the crazy shit that goes on. It happens. It happens. It's drama. It's
but
gonna be drama in any community you go
But
on.
my point was, when I first met you and Laura and Pink, and we did lives together, and we had fun. And the only thing that I knew about was Analyzer being a scammer. So my first thing was, wow, this is the first time you guys have ever had a scammer, because in the drama community, we've been through this shit. So then the next thing I know, the whole
I wouldn't
thing.
say it's the first time, but yeah, maybe to that
Okay, but
extent.
I
Yeah.
mean, the first time that people were in uproar, and it kind of
Right.
flowed over somehow into the drama community because
Well,
of the fact.
because we made friends. That's why we
Right,
connected two
exactly.
communities together.
Exactly. And I'll be honest with you, there were people that have been over there before I was even over there.
Right.
So anyway, I even forgot my point now. My head is just spinning.
All right.
Uh,
Go take some Advil.
no, I just forgot my what
I got the worst headache going on right now. I have
point
allergies.
of
I'm sure you
what.
can hear me sniffling every 2 seconds. I sound like a fucking cokehead, but that's
Well, it's
besides the point.
probably allergies, because
It
I get
is.
allergies
It's
too.
really bad right now. Go ahead.
Um,
You were saying about Analyzer, there was no drama in the
right.
community.
And then I said, so she, like, popped your cherry on scammers, because
Right.
we've been through all this shit. If I
Mm-hmm.
told you the shit that I've been through in the drama community, I mean, it would take me 3 hours to really explain it all. But I felt like I finally got to a place, and what I did say about my subs is true.
Mm-hmm.
I want to have a channel where, and I did this with the drama community. There were people that didn't like me in all corners,
Okay.
and every other week I was being dragged for filth. And when I talk about filth, I'm talking about filth. And my friends were being dragged for filth. I finally got to a place. I think it was in December. I said, you know what? I'm letting everybody in my fucking chat. Everybody wants to come. If anybody wants to come in, it was a Christmas ladies' night, and I had Santa Claus come in. I said everybody's allowed. Well, my
Right.
own people in the drama community hated that I did that. Well, we don't
Right.
want them in there. And I said, well, just block them then if you don't want to see them. So I got over that, and guess what happened? I don't get dragged anymore. That's a
Right.
good thing. That's a good
Right.
thing.
Right.
So I had hoped that it could be the same way with the combination of the two communities. Because guess who does suffer? The subs
I
do
don't see.
suffer.
I believe that they're suffering more now though, because there so many people. And again, I've been not doing lives. I've been not
Mary,
participating, and I've been watching from a
Mary, I
sub's
have to
point of
check.
view.
Mary, I have to check my emails. I have not been in my emails. I have emails from a couple of people that asked me to please read my emails, and I haven't had a chance to. I will. I will check.
Is that
Uh,
Mary? Is that Mary? I love trials, Mary.
just Mary. It's just Mary.
Yeah,
Mary.
just Mary. But no, her pictures. It says I love trials or
Oh
something in
yeah.
white.
Oh,
Yeah. All right.
yeah. I didn't know that it said
Yeah.
that actually.
Check her email. That's
Oh
my
wait a
friend.
minute. Okay, somebody wants me to check DMs. Hold on one second.
I've known Mary for 6 years. Mary and me have been through drama, not with each other, in the crime community where I met her 6 years ago. There was crazy people in there. I mean, it's everywhere you go on YouTube. I get it. It's a lot worse now, but you guys, you have to take some type of responsibility for the way that things go too. This isn't working out because people are more upset. I'm sitting in the chat watching. Not everybody, but there's a good amount of people that are like, what the fuck? Like, what happened here? Why did everything just, change all of a sudden? How could you be friends with somebody who's, would do these things to another person? And
So
then
here's how it happened. Here's what happens in the drama community. You stop talking about these people, and
mm-hmm.
then eventually they stop talking about you, and then it works out well. And then guess what? You can even coexist. It does work.
Well, I mean, people were coexisting to a degree, but see, that's the whole thing, though. If you're going to use that logic, you have to apply that to everybody. Then you can't just take one person. To be fully fucking honest with you, I just think it was done more to piss somebody else off, and that's why I was like, okay, this is like, wait a second here, let me just stand back. Okay, you're gonna. See, to me, hating somebody, it's not that important. Like, I'm not there. There's just, I guess, boundaries. I guess there's just lines that I'm not willing to cross to upset somebody who hurt me or who I perceive as somebody who hurt me. I'm just not going to do it. It just doesn't make sense.
So I just want to make it clear
That
that
person's not that pissed off. I don't think she is. To be honest.
I just want to make it clear that number one, we did not bully Republican Ash. We did not bash Republican Ash. So for anyone who's been out there over the weekend putting that information out,
wait, Diane, take responsibility for you and Wendy, and don't say we,
okay,
okay? Because it's not
no,
because there was a lot of people,
no, but
and your
my
mods,
name,
you just said it before,
I know,
that
but
bashed her.
I know, but my name keeps getting brought up. My
Well,
name
because
keeps
it's your
getting brought up.
channel. You have to expect that. It's your channel.
I know, but
You
and that's why,
facilitated it. That's why you're responsible
and
for it.
that's why I need to make sure that people do. I am not a bully. I am against bullying. I do not bash people. That's what I tried to get away from. That's what I worked hard for. This is my channel, and I worked hard for it to be a place where that everyone can come, whether people don't like each other or not. If you don't like somebody in the chat, there's a block feature. Period. If you enjoy
Right.
coming to my chat and there's somebody in the chat that you don't like, just freaking block them.
And I feel the same way on my channel. That's why everybody's welcome at my channel. You're welcome to my channel. I don't care who you watch. I don't care. It doesn't matter to me.
And
It really doesn't.
look, and as far as, again, I don't know the history. Well, no, I'm not. See, all right. Look, as far as I don't even want to get into. I'm not even going to get into Marissa right now. Because this is really not about Marissa. Not
No,
about
it's not.
Marissa. This is about what happened with Republican Ash. I'm not going to get into that.
All right. I think everybody just needs to just go their own separate ways.
Yeah.
Republican Ash, if you're in there, please just stop talking about these people. And same goes the other way around. Let's not make this worse into something and just start ripping each other to shreds. I mean, we look like idiots, really. Everybody. It's like, I cannot believe sometimes that I'm like watching grown women. I'm just like, holy shit. Where am I? Am I in the fucking Twilight Zone right now? Like, come on. Let's not do this shit.
Yeah, see, but Republican
Let's be
Ash,
more than that. Let's be
Republican
better
Ash,
people.
Republican Ash, you can't go at people for who they support because you don't like them. It's just not going to work. It's just going to antagonize people more. You can't do that.
Well,
I'm sorry. And then the fact that you went to Makeup Mobster's live stream and left a comment that you flashed 3 times in her chat to get her attention, trying to make me out to be a liar. It pissed me off. I don't understand what people don't get about that. The one thing that I hate more than anything is being called a liar. If you're going to call me a liar, I want proof.
okay.
It's called receipts in this community. Receipts. If you don't have them, it never happened. So
I think you need to simplify things because I think she felt like you're lying and because she didn't know about the live prior to you posting it. And that's why she's saying that. She's saying it because she didn't see, you didn't reach out to her in any way. You just put this thing up and her name was on there. And that's what she's saying. She didn't know about it. And she's not lying. And then she went in there. That's what I'm saying. You did put it out, so just take responsibility and own that. And then move the fuck on from it. I mean, like how
I am sorry to be there.
You're a liar. You're a liar.
If it sounds like bullying, no. If it sounds like bullying, it probably is. No, no, no. I did not bully. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. You already did this the other night. You came into that panel. It doesn't matter.
Who said that?
Being there. I'm not going to be called a bully. I'm not a bully. There are things that
she wasn't bullying. She put I don't know. If you don't want to own it, fine. My opinion, you don't have to agree with me. You made a mistake. That's my opinion, to be honest with you. You made a mistake by putting that out there. It wasn't fair. I would be fucking pissed off about it too, to be honest. If somebody just put my name out.
But here's the thing. You can disagree. We can agree to disagree. I did talk to her. I gave her an opportunity. We taled about the time
out there. It was already.
I know, but I would if she didn't come. I could have taken the fucking thing down, and you know
you could have.
We could have ended it.
She also
to come. She agreed to come.
That would not have ended it, though. Let's be realistic. That wouldn't have ended it.
I would have canceled the event. I would have canceled the event.
Ended it because people would have been like, "Oh, what happened?" And then
no, I've canceled events before. I've canceled events before and just said I decided
somebody
not to
out though. I mean, it's a little. I understand that, but I'm just saying, like, whatever. That's my opinion. We'll have.
I'm not trying, Miranda. I'm not trying to invalidate anybody's feelings. I'm stating a fact. We did not bully her. I don't care because she didn't feel bullied on my panel. Did you watch it? Did you watch it?
Diane, can I just say something? I hear you a lot in the last couple of weeks saying we didn't bully her, and people calling you a bully. Why is that happening? Why are so many people calling you a bully? Because
I don't know.
Chat, they're mean, and when it's on your channel, you have to take responsibility for it. You do a little bit. You not 100%. I mean, you can't control what people are saying in the chat, but when you bring these issues to your channel and giving people a platform, and you're facilitating shit talking. So, you have to take a little bit of responsibility for something. I mean, you can't put this on Republican Ash.
But I didn't shit talk her.
I know you didn't, but I know you didn't. We went over that. We said that 100 times. You didn't specifically shit talk her, but see, you're continuing it afterwards. And then you're giving people a platform to continuously shit talk her. So.
Well, I don't think that anybody shit talked her. I think they asked her. She wanted to know. She said, "Ask me questions. Ask me questions." I don't feel that anybody bullied her.
The chat. I'm not saying that people on paddle. I'm saying, well, I think Marissa.
Okay, well, the chat. Okay,
oh, you're fucking weird. You're fucking weird. And then you're telling her, Republican Ash, Marissa's mad. She's mad. Well, you don't think Ash was mad? I mean, how many people has she already gone through
listen,
at that
but
point?
I tried to break that up too. Don't say that. I tried to break it up. She called her a drunk.
Diane,
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Go back and listen to it. No.
I
Hold on. She did not call her drunk until Marissa goes, "You crazy bitch."
I don't
And
care.
then all of a
I
sudden
don't care.
she said something. Who
I
cares
don't
if she
care.
called her drunk? What do you not care about?
I'll tell you why. I don't like it. I don't like anybody calling anybody a drunk, even when it's done in the drama.
So it's okay
community.
to call somebody a crazy bitch?
No.
It's okay to call somebody a crazy bitch.
You don't understand,
I don't.
Leanna.
You're right. I don't. You're right. Please explain it.
It's a personal thing with me. I do not like people calling people drunks.
Why?
Willy-nilly. Because my sister died of alcoholism, and I hated when people called her drunk.
Okay, my dad was an alcoholic. That doesn't bother me. I call people
alcoholics.
I'm telling you. Drink all the time, you're a drunk.
But I am telling you,
okay.
I don't like people being called. They do it in the drama community all the time. They call people drunks all the time just because they don't fucking like them. All right,
Diane, but you see, why are you so focused on that? You're getting very up in arms, okay? Calm down about it. I understand. I'm sorry about your sister. That's a horrible thing. I understand what alcoholism is. Make the fucking alcoholic. Trust me. You know what an alcoholic is, okay?
It's 4 fucking years, and I'm still not.
That's completely. I understand. Diane, you don't got to tell me about death. I understand death very well.
I know, but people say things to me like, I don't fucking care if you don't like that word drunk. Well, guess what? I fucking do care.
All right. I understand that. All right. But it's not.
I was polite to her. I said, please don't do that.
And you're missing the whole point. Stop. You're missing the whole point. Okay. It's not about your sister. She wasn't talking about your sister.
Hold on a second. Hold on 1 second. What? Stephanie, Amber wants a link?
Who's Amber?
Amber K.
Oh.
Hold on. And you know what? I'm going to be honest with you, Republican Ash. I know you've been asking to have a link, but I don't know. I don't know if I should give you a link. Because I feel like I'm owed an apology, and I know that that might.
I think you're both owed an apology. That's what I think. And can I just finish for a second? I understand how you feel about that, but just know that it's not that when somebody's saying that to somebody else, it's not about you, and it's not about your sister. And but
it's not a nice thing. I hear people doing that.
But Diane, it's not any worse. That's your perception though, because it's not any worse than calling somebody a crazy bitch or saying you're weird. I mean, that's not. It's the same thing. It doesn't matter what name she used. You're calling somebody a name. It's fucked up. It's hurtful. You don't do that. And you were like, she didn't say that until after she was called a crazy bitch. So that's why I'm like, why are you so focused on that? I don't understand. Right off the bat.
Because when people, I've learned this in the drama community, when they don't have a good comeback and they don't like what the person's saying, they say to you, it's 5 o'clock somewhere. Are you drunk? What the fuck? That's a good comeback.
Well, when somebody's on a fucking panel all the time and they're fucking going on videos, making videos when they're drunk, I mean, it just doesn't look good. It's like,
yeah, but what I'm saying is that
I don't understand. I understand why it upsets you.
Sober shouldn't be called drunks. How do we? It was like 4
How do you know she was sober though? You don't even know that.
It was 4 o'clock in the fucking morning.
So what? She could have been drunk from 5 o'clock in the afternoon. Who the fuck knows? Nobody knows what she did that day. I don't understand why that's like the biggest problem. Like I understand why it hurts you and you don't like it. And it's a trigger for you. I totally get that. But I don't understand why you're focusing on it in this situation. You can't stop people from saying it. They're gonna say it. Like it's it's just bad. Just like people are constantly telling me smoking's bad. I don't need anybody to tell me that smoking's bad. I fucking know smoking's bad. I watched my dad die from lung cancer. So there's nothing that could get more real than watching somebody fucking struggle to take a breath of air for fucking days at a time. But I'm not gonna get angry at people because they say that. They're right. I mean, it's you're focusing on the wrong thing. You're getting triggered because of that. But the whole thing is that she came and she started screaming and saying crazy bitch, and then you're telling
Thank you, Alexis. Thank you, Alexis. Sorry about your sister. You may not have been able to help fight the demon, but you helped many here. Thank you. Thank you. Amber, I sent you the link.
I'm not sitting up here arguing with a bunch of people. I wanted to talk to you. I don't know who that is. I'm just saying.
No, it's one of my mods. It's actually
Oh,
one of my mods and one
all
of my
right.
friends. Look,
I gotta get off in a couple minutes anyway. Cause I'm right now. I'm home by myself. As soon as my son comes walking through this door, I'm done. So, he's gonna be home any minute. Cause I don't feel he ain't gonna let me sit on the phone. That doesn't work like that in my house. I can't even talk to my friends.
we're talking to Ash. I'll let you have a link, but you see, I don't even know where to send it to you because you never gave me your email address. So here's the problem. I don't know how to contact you. Thank you, Orange Butterfly.
I'll get off and I'll email you her email address. Or do I even have it? I don't even know if I have her email
I
address.
mean,
Well, send it. I'll send her the. I could send her the link. I'll send it to her in Hangouts or something. I'm getting off here in a second anyway because I gotta go. I just wanted. I don't want this turning into a big thing. It's like, oh, makeup mobster, you did this and you said that, and then all of a sudden people are coming after me, and they probably will anyway. But at least we could quell some of it, okay? Because I'm not I don't want to be part of this shit anymore. I think it's really disgusting. I think it's horrible to sit there and bash somebody like that who doesn't, in my opinion, deserve it. Even if
well,
she said a couple of things or blocked people or whatever the fuck.
well, again, like I said, I feel like whatever we did and tried to accomplish did not, come out the way that I hoped. I thought it did.
Well, you know what? I mean, shit happens. Sometimes things don't work out. Though, trust me, my whole life is it. I thought it was gonna go good, but it didn't. That's my whole entire life, pretty much. So, it happens. You just
I
got to
mean, I
keep
thought we
pushing
were.
through.
I thought
Find
we
something
were.
else to talk about. Find something new to talk about. There's so much other shit going on in this world. Do something different. Just move on. Let's all move on from this stupid bullshit. It's so stupid. It really is. Like, who called this one that name and this one that name? It's like, I hear my 5-year-old fighting with people about this kind of shit, Or 6-year-old. It's like,
You know, look, listen. I never. Look, I just want everyone to know I'm pissed now. Yeah, kind of went at Leanna. I was pissed
I
because she
went at you
climbed
too.
up.
I deserved it. That's all right. It's okay.
But I want everyone to know that when I was happy when I met Leanna in the beginning because she's from Long Island. I've never met anybody on here from Long Island, and I thought it was really cool. Oh, thank you, Sin. Diane, I hate to see you hurt by this. It's insane. 10 people don't get it. Much love to you. Thank you, Sin. Thank you so much.
Listen, everybody's going to have disagreements to the end of time. I mean, that's okay. Just do it respectfully. There's a way to go about things. You could disagree with somebody in a respectful manner. You don't have to rip on somebody because they live at home with their parents or they were offended by the cat, being whatever it is. Don't do that. Come on, girls. That's some high school shit. Grow up. And with that said, I'm out of here, Diane. And I'm sorry. I don't want to fight with you. I just wanted to. I felt a certain way, and it's been building up in me for weeks, and I felt like
I
I
know
had to
it
just
has.
get it out.
I know
So
it has.
I got
You
it
said that
out.
I was avoiding you, and you made it like a comment that I don't do
Well,
drama, but I did the other night. Yeah, and let me just make a point on that. Like we don't really do drama, but when some crazy bitch, yeah, when some crazy bitch has a recording and she's thinks she's in the FBI and she's saying that I went after her disabilities, and that's a complete lie. Yeah, I'm going to address it. I
no,
addressed
I
it.
understand that. I understand addressing that. I'm not saying that, but you know what? I did see people in chats last week, with M's, and they're like, "Well, maybe it's this, and maybe it's that," and
Oh,
coming
okay,
up
all
with all
right.
these conspiracies and shit. And
Listen,
I'm
the
like,
whole
you don't even know her.
I know, but the whole M's thing, I did give her an opportunity to come up on my panel. You
All
came
right,
up with her, and then
I
I even
did.
gave her an opportunity to come up again. I was in
Right.
emails with
But
her. I said,
again,
come up.
everybody was just sitting here speculating. I mean, even last night, I was like, they're like, oh, Liana was manipulated by M. I've been talking to M since she came on YouTube. I don't sit there and tell everybody, hey, this is who I talk to. I don't do that. I talk to a lot of people, and I don't tell everybody who I talk to. This is none of their
Thank
fucking
you,
business.
Robin. Well,
But
here's the
she,
thing. But you have
but
to
they're,
understand.
I watched them all in a chat, and they're coming up with all these conspiracies, and I'm like, yo, chill the fuck out. Like, you guys don't know her
I can't
situation.
hear you. No, we can't hear you, Amber, darling. I can't hear you. Maybe go out and come back in. But here, oh no, I forgot what I was going to say. Oh my God, my head is just like
Oh,
fucked up
Amber's
today.
she's a looker, huh?
Oh,
I'm looking
she's
at her
yeah,
picture. She's very
she looks like a more beautiful Renee Zellweger.
yeah, way more beautiful.
And
Renee's
before
ugly.
Renee Zellweger, fucked up her face, whatever she did.
Well, they all do that. A lot of
Well,
people
yeah,
fuck
of
up their
course,
faces with plastic
but
surgery.
that's what she looks like. But yeah, the thing with M's, listen, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know. There was,
I'm
you
telling
know,
you, let me just, before you even go on, because I don't even want to bring her name up, because I really didn't want to even discuss it. I'm just saying, I saw people making conspiracy theories. I'm not going to sit here and talk about her, because you know what? She's not here to defend herself. She's taking a
oh no,
hiatus for a
I'm
reason.
not going to get in depth. I'm not. I had no
I
intention of getting in
I just
depth.
wish you guys would. I was trying to, like, without giving her information out, because it's not what I do. Um, I was trying to, like, tell you guys, like, it's not what you think, it's not what you think, and, like, it just kept going, and it's like, dude, trust me, like, I've never steered you guys in the wrong direction. Like, I don't understand, why it keeps going. And they're like, well, she needs to explain herself. She don't need to fucking explain herself to nobody on YouTube. She has her own personal thing going on in her life. That's her business. She did come up on a panel. She did this. She's new. She's brand new to this shit. Brand new. She wasn't even a sub. She just came on. So give her a fucking chance. I mean, she does
Well, she
have things
left
going
now.
on.
But she left now.
Right, she did. So, I mean, that's it. I don't even want to talk about it, because she's not here, and I don't want to talk about it. But I'm just saying, give her a chance. Just give her a chance to get her shit together. She's brand new to this shit. That's what I'm saying. These problems that I see all these people like, well, what if it's this, it's that, and they start going fucking crazy, and all these rumors start getting spread, and they get everybody up in
Thank
arms.
you,
Everybody's like, oh my,
Robin. Thank you again,
it's
Robin.
crazy. All right, I'm jumping off of here. I know my son's gonna come through the door like a friggin' bulldog any second, and I can't even sit here and, like, concentrate on myself. So, I just wanted to tell you, I don't want this to turn into a fight. I'm glad we got to talk before it went completely left. But,
Well,
you know,
again, I was angry. I was just angry that
I
you brought my
totally
name
got
up.
it. I totally got it.
Because you know what, people, here's the thing, people respect you, and I
Mm-hmm.
understand that people do respect you in the community. And if when you said something about me and brought me up, then you know how people are. Then they're going to say, oh well,
No,
make it.
I do, and that's why I came on here to clear it up, because I don't want it to be perceived in the wrong way. So we talked, everybody listened to it, and now there's no questions about it. All right, and that's it. And we're not gonna. I don't want to drag this out into a big thing. I still feel the way I feel. You still feel the way you feel. I'll respect you for that. You can respect me for how I feel, and that's it. Let's just move on. Period.
Yeah, I
I
no,
got out what I said.
I know, and like I get it, and I think it just upset me because I don't know, I never was trying to ever avoid you, and I was hurt by that, and I was just hurt by a couple of things, and you were hurt because you misunderstand my intentions, or where we always try to figure out or think we know what someone was thinking in
Right.
their head, when and instead of asking them. I mean,
Right.
I just had an incident with a person that I care about very much, and she wasn't talking to me, and didn't come and tell me something, and it just kept brewing and brewing inside of her. And when I finally approached her, she was like, well, I didn't want to say anything because I didn't want to cause a big deal. But yeah, it causes a big deal when you don't come to the person and you avoid them and you avoid them and you avoid them.
Right.
People, if someone has a problem or someone says something, and you don't believe it in your heart,
Right.
what happened, Amber? You need to go to that person and ask them straight out. Did you say this? The person's going to either say yes or no. I did say it or I didn't say it. But here's the thing: I don't talk behind the
Right.
scenes. I
Get
don't
in
know.
touch with them, get information.
Yeah,
That's it.
Listen, I'm not doing any shady
Instead
shit
of
in the
just putting them
background.
on.
Yeah, I'm not doing shady shit in the background. Discord is shut down. Um, Discord was just a place for me to go rather than going on a hangout to talk to some friends. I don't go in people's DMs. I'm not shady. I don't do sneaky shady shit. It's not my bag. I've been around here long enough to know that it gets you into nothing but trouble.
Amen.
If you're in a fucking Twitter chat, people already think that you're a sneaky, shady piece of shit. So no,
All
I
right.
don't do it. Just stay away from it. But there's nothing wrong with going into a Discord
No,
and
there's
having
nothing
a
wrong.
little
I'm just
fun.
saying that the mob mentality kind of just gets built up in there, because it's off. It's not on YouTube and people are not seeing it, and then they're hearing things because people are taking screenshots and this and that, and it's. And I understand people are allowed to have discussions. I totally get it, but like, put yourself in their shoes if you're being, talked about. Somebody's shit talking you in a Discord. I mean, somebody won't say her name because she probably freak out. Put a screenshot of a private message that I sent to her the other day in a Discord with my full name on it. Like, did I why would you do that? Why the fuck? And I know this person very well knows how to cross people's names out because she does it all the time. Why would you? What did I do to you that I deserved you to put my fucking name out there? I wasn't in the Discord, so I couldn't even see it. I couldn't say anything about it. I couldn't do anything about it. So another person had to go and shut down their whole entire chat because of this.
Oh, I don't know
It's
anything
not, no, it
about
has
that.
nothing to do with you. I'm just saying
Oh,
somebody did that, but that's what I'm saying. These things that, off of YouTube get caught. Thank God somebody told me about it. But, it's like just another place to get yourself into trouble if you're talking shit about people. I mean, I know
I
people are
know,
going to talk, but
I
uh,
know, but believe it or not,
but if you put it out in a big group talking shit like that, even though it's a small, maybe you think private chat with 20 people, that's 20 people that have access to it
no,
that
you're
could
right.
potentially blow it up into something else
No,
that
you're
it's
right.
not.
It's
You know what I'm
happened.
saying?
Yeah, it's happened. Things like that happen. I get it. I get it.
So,
And that's why people tend to keep their circles small.
right.
And that's what people should do. I mean, I know the people that I can trust 100% with anything that I say. I definitely do know. And,
Mm-hmm.
if I don't trust those people that are in that circle, then I'm not going to say something
Right. Right.
because it's going to be taken out of there and I know it.
A
So
lot of people go back. That's all I'm
you're
saying. Just
cutting
think.
out.
Oh, my internet. I'm off anyway. I gotta go because my son's gonna be home
All
in
right.
like 5 minutes. So,
Can you
uh,
send the link to Ash?
to Ash, yeah, absolutely. And tell everybody in
All right.
chat. I didn't see your comments, but have a good night, and I'll talk to you guys soon.
All right. All right.
All right.
Thank you, Leanna, for coming up.
All right. Thanks. Bye.
Okay. Bye. All right, guys. I'm gonna let Republican Ash come up here because look, I feel like I'm owed an apology. Maybe she feels like she's owed an apology, but I thought what we did was a good thing. My intentions were to, um, try to fix things. You know, have her be part of the community instead of fighting with people in the community. I mean, I know that Republican Ash has been around. That's all I'm saying. She's been around. She's been around probably longer than I have. Um, she's been in the Negs community. She's been in the Amberlynn community. She's been all over the place. This is not new to her. She's not like a little, cocoon. Um, oh, are you talking to me, Randy? I have nothing to apologize for. Do you see the caps? I'm yelling. Oh God. I don't know what happened to Amber. I don't know what happened to Amber. Um, Okay, what's going on? What's going on in the chat with oh, okay. Um yeah, bless this mess. If you're around, um thank you, figure skating coach. Bless this mess. Someone made a nice comment on Twitter about, how we had a decent, live stream, and, we didn't have to drag people and all that kind of stuff. And then Bless said something about, I don't know, something about her name being mentioned in front of 700 people. And I was like, passive aggressive. Bless, what are you talking about? If you have a problem with something, you need to address it, but don't make passive aggressive, comments on Twitter, damn it, on a positive note.
Hi.
Hi.
How are you, Diane?
Okay, how are you?
Well, the chat is nothing.
All right,
That's
don't
all I'm saying.
don't go into the chat. Don't read the chat.
Oh Lord. I mean, I just see a lot of double standards. But it's okay.
Okay, I listen. I just feel like, I thought at the end of a 5-hour live stream that we came to some resolution.
I'll explain.
Okay, let me finish. Let me
Okay.
finish.
Yeah, go
So
ahead.
I thought we came to resolution. I invited you to ladies' night. I thought that it all went well. And then I even, made some changes in my title, and I put resolution in there, and I put something in the description. I made it very positive. Okay. Regardless of the fact that, people in the chat might have been nasty. I was more focused on what was happening on the panel. We took a lot of time with you to talk to you. You got to answer everybody's questions. You seemed
Did
very
you
open to it.
do you notice that I was starting to I understand that I asked people to come on the panel, but I thought that was about that, because it is you I'm gonna supposed to explain it without you getting upset. You made this live stream. You made it about me. So and that was about. You said let's discuss this. So that's why I came in and be like, okay, fine. Since you want to do this, let's bring up everybody. Let's get this over with because it was your idea, and I knew about the. You know how I found out about the schedule. You you said you said someone sent me a screenshot of you putting the schedule of me, and I was
Right. The
like,
event.
oh my god. I didn't want to do it. I did say that, let's do it another time, and you said okay, and then the chat, everybody was saying no, do it. You're like, it looks like I'm gonna end up doing it. You did say that. Don't
Well,
deny it.
no. That's not exactly how it happened. You were trying to get me to do it later because you're on the
Yes,
West
it was the
Coast, and
last
I said,
minute. It was the last
right,
minute.
and I said I can't do it that time, and then you said, well, can you do it on Sunday or Monday? And I said I
No, and then
couldn't
you
do
said
it
you
on
do it on Tuesday. You did say
right,
that.
and then yeah, but then I said to you, I found out that I couldn't do it on Tuesday, so then you said to me, okay, I'll come. That's what you said. I'll be there.
Yeah, because you didn't want to do it on Tuesday. You agree on the
Because
chat.
because I couldn't do it on there.
You said you could do it on Tuesday.
No. I said I can't do it on Tuesday. It turns
But you
out that I can't do it on Tuesday.
but oh my god, Diane. Okay, never mind.
All right, but that's all. That's all water under the bridge. The
No,
part.
Diane, listen. First of all, you shouldn't have made that like period. You should have given me at least a heads up. You should have just canceled it. Period. Yes. No. The reason why I just said okay, yes, I wasn't bullied. I just said that because I was shutting down. I didn't want to. I just said
So you stayed
okay,
up there
yes.
for. Wait a minute. So you were up there for 5 hours, and then you shut down all of a sudden, and so that was you just played
Well,
along.
I felt like I had to do it. I had to stay up there. I felt like I had to. I told
No, you
makeup
didn't.
options,
We weren't holding you up there, honey.
honey.
You.
You listen. Don't condescend me.
I'm
Don't
not
do that.
condescending you. I'm
You call
telling
me
you the
honey. Don't do that.
facts. I am telling you a fact. No one held you hostage.
But you made a panel about me.
You didn't have to come.
No, didn't you? Did not listen what makeup officer told you, didn't you? Huh?
I did. I
No, you're
did.
not
Now you're being
listening.
condescending.
No, I'm. Oh my god, Diane. Oh my god. Listen.
Hold on one second. Hold on one second. I have to address something in the I just have to type something in chat. Hold on one second. Give me 1 second.
What are you doing? Are you? Don't pay attention to chat.
No, this has nothing to do with it. I have to give a message to someone. It has nothing to do with you.
Fine, I will respond to the chat while you're doing that. Let's see. Oh my God, these people don't stop.
Okay, so here's my issue. I thought that we, whether or not you were tired, whether you were hungry, whether you felt bullied, whatever it is, I thought that we ended it on a good note. You apologized or you didn't apologize. I'm not really sure anymore.
Hold on. Listen, Jules, I did not call her a scammer. I question it. Okay? There's a big difference. Thank you. Go ahead, Diane.
Okay, wait a second. Wait a minute. Hold on. I got to copy and paste something. Hold on. Okay. You can remove that now. You can remove that, Mallory. You can take it out of there if you want. I got it. I just need to copy and paste something. Hold on. So you felt like we bullied you. You were
a little bit.
Okay, but why didn't you? But why didn't you say that?
Oh my God, Makeup Mobster explained everything to you. I'm not gonna repeat again, Diane. I think you forgot. Never mind.
No, I didn't forget. I'm asking you now. I'm asking you directly. Makeup Mobster is not your voice. She came up to give an opinion.
Well, you had a lot of voices, so let me tell you. You have the chat voice. That's fine, but she's trying to. She's trying to make you understand. You, Diane, take responsibility for some things, please.
What do I need to take responsibility for?
Let me tell you something. You should pair for. I'm gonna say one thing to you, and that's you shouldn't have made the live. Period.
But I did. So we're past that. Now what?
You should have. So now you.
But I did, and you were on it for 5 minutes.
If you could dish it, then take it.
What are you talking about? Take it.
It's an expression like if you want to do a live, then just be prepared for replies. Do you get what I'm saying? I don't think I'm not saying it correct.
Well, I think. Listen,
just calm down. It's okay. I'm not mad.
Listen, you are mad because you demanded me to take down my live stream, and I'm not taking it down
because it affected a lot of people.
No, who did it? No, it didn't affect.
It did. You do not care.
It did not affect a lot of people. Who did it affect?
Okay, I'm a liar.
Who did it affect?
I lied about my. Let me tell you something. First of all, who gives a shit if I'm not cussing towards you? Who gives a shit if I stuck up for Amberlynn Reed? Stop mentioning that. Who cared? That was 3 years ago. And by the way,
no.
I used to stick up for her. You know what?
No, the point is no. My point
was. I don't care about that whale. I don't care about her. Anyways, so
listen. My point of bringing up the fact that you have been around.
Why did you make that live? Why did you do that?
Because I wanted to find out why we were all on a list and why all this shit was going on.
Why are you getting involved though?
Because you called me a scammer.
I question you.
I don't care. I don't care if you question me. I don't care how it came out. Are we going to regurgitate this shit? I'm not a scammer. I'm not going to let you, someone who I don't know from a fucking hole in the wall.
You're getting upset. It's okay. Didn't you said earlier, look, if anybody has a problem, come talk to me. I'm talking to
you. Hold on. Where is Wendy? Diane has no man to shut this down. Go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself. You're out. I'm not in the mood for this shit today.
What happened?
Nothing.
Well, you see, Diane, there you go. That's my example.
What?
If you wanted to do this, let people say what they want. Correct? Why are you blocking them? Your mods. Wait, ask me why.
Look, I don't understand your point. I'm getting so confused.
Because you don't know what to say. You don't know what to say.
No, I do know what to say.
No, no, you don't know what to say, and that's okay.
No, I'm trying to understand why the next day you
I was
you
very
turn
clear with you. No, people.
you turn the whole thing around the next day because you let your mods tell you how you should feel. You became embarrassed because they told you that you should be. That's what happened.
Okay. So Diane, first of all, this is your fault. You made this thing. Remember you said, Ash, why are you getting who cares who people like Marissa? Who cares? Why you care? Well, why do you care why I have a list? It's none of your business.
Because people who
It's
were
none
on
of
that
your
list wanted
business,
to
like
know.
you
You
told
cannot go
me.
around YouTube spreading lies
I'm not
about
spreading
people.
lies.
Of course you did.
You don't know the whole story. You don't know what's going on. You stick
Well,
your nose.
that's why I had you. Listen, I heard you live yesterday saying, "Oh, you kept stopping and saying, oh, there's so much going on behind the scenes you don't know. Oh, I'm not going to talk about it. Forget it." You make people believe that you're in and out of every piece of drama there
But
is.
listen to me. But listen to me. But you're getting it. Yep, it's none of your business. Just like you told me, I shouldn't worry about people liking Marissa. It's none of your business.
Well, it becomes my business when my name is brought up.
That's it. Then address yourself. Address yourself.
I
Nobody
did,
else.
I did.
No, you made a panel.
That's right. And you didn't. You could
You
have.
made an
You
open
could.
panel.
Hold on. You can't expect someone with a broken. Wait a minute. Broken leg to walk as good as you. You can't expect someone with autism to think and react like you. Well, Laura, thank you for the donation, but I have, I don't want to talk on autism. No one should because we're not
Oh
doctors.
no, you said I'm fake, right?
I didn't say
No,
that. No,
no,
that's
hold
not
on.
what I said. I said
People said I
that
was lying about it. I'm lying.
no,
You want to see my medical? I'll show you my medical.
no, I don't want to see your medical, dear.
Okay, she declined it. Okay,
I don't want
I'll
to see your
fix
medical.
it. I'll fix it.
What I said was, does people who have a low rate of autism or whatever on the spectrum, does that mean that they should be allowed to be an asshole? That's what I said.
Oh hell no, I'm leaving. This is between you and me. So I'm gonna leave. If there's gonna be someone gonna talk, I'm not gonna do this anymore. Ganging
What are you
up on
talking about?
who is this lady that popped in?
This is Mallory. She did a review on her. She was in the she remained for the whole panel. Okay,
Life
and
Rewind. Yes, I did ask. You know why? Yes, I did ask. But you know what? It Diane wanted this panel. I'm like, okay, fine. Let's call everybody up because this was Diane's idea. This was Diane. This is all Diane. And
Let me just
leave
let me
Laura
just say
alone.
hello everyone. Thank you,
hi,
Diane, for
Mallory.
giving me
The
the
reason
link.
I have Mallory up here is because she did a review on our panel as an outsider because she doesn't really know everybody. And she remained for the whole thing. And she got to a point where she kind of figured it out. And she said at the end that she felt like there really was no resolution. Thank you,
Yeah.
Michelle. Um, okay. She said, I have two sons with autism, but they have manners. Okay, thank you.
Oh,
I'm sorry. I'm
your
sorry.
chat.
I'm sorry. That was a donation from someone. I read it. I'm sorry.
Wow.
Um,
Shoot, Diane. Wow. I'm not a bashing person.
I'm not that what I how was that bashing? You are rude,
I don't have manners, really.
but
Okay.
you don't. You
Well,
talk over people. You don't listen to them, and then you accept
You're rude
apologies
too.
and you
Look
make
what you did to
apologies.
me. Look what you
I
did to me
didn't do
yesterday.
anything to
That
you.
was your idea. Take responsibility for your own actions.
I didn't do
okay,
anything to
that's a
you.
great that's a
You're
great
an
place to
angel. I
start.
know.
Take responsibility for our own actions. Very
And
well
who are
said.
you?
My name is Mallory Williams. How
I'm
you doing,
Ash. Hi, nice
darling?
to meet you.
So listen, I came into the chat the other evening completely neutral. I didn't know you from a hole in the ground or anyone else other than Diane and Wendy. Okay, I had a little bit some minor interactions with them, and I thought they were cool people. So I decided to come in and plant my ass in a side chat and just listen. and try to get to more familiar with some of these personalities that I didn't know. And then you came along, and let me tell you, at first, I have to tell you, I wasn't sure who people were rooting for in the side chat and who they weren't, because it felt like a pretty even split for a hot minute. But then the
Let
more
me
you
ask,
spoke,
Diane, are you gonna keep this live up? I'm just asking. I just want to.
yeah.
No, this one's coming down.
So
Yeah,
the
right.
more you spoke, the more I could see the tides turning. And not only with the tides turning in the side chat, but the tide turning within me. I could start to put two and two together. So here's the deal. I'm not going to rehash everything that went down that night because we all sat for it. I will say that you wonder why I'm here. I'll tell you why I'm here. I'll give you the abridged version. First of all, I'm here because I know what I'm talking about. All right. I'm a very fair and balanced person. I call it like it is. I don't talk shit just to see who's going to wipe my mouth. Okay. So if I say something, you can pretty much take it to the bank. So let me say this. If you feel people bashed you, or if anyone out there feels that this young lady was bashed, I assure you, uh, she all but begged for the bashing. All that Diane says tonight is true. All, she was wanting to take her list of haters one by one by one. Now, having said that, I don't think that you were really prepared for them to come up onto the platform. In fact, I was getting the feeling that you hoped they weren't going to be able to, starting with Marissa, who you specifically said again and again she needs to be up here. Well, lo and behold, you got your wish. And it seemed you could not handle yourself with Marissa, not one bit. And feathers just started flying. And from what I know of Molly Golightly slash Marissa, she was very gentle on you that night. She took it easy on you. So even I wouldn't even consider her bashing you. Now, if you feel that she got a little
She
bit
left.
more leeway on this
She left.
panel,
She
if you
left.
okay, she's still
Go ahead.
listening. So
Yeah, go ahead.
if she feels she got a little bit more leeway on this panel, I say this. Maybe she did. That's going to be all up to whoever's looking at it. That all comes down to perspective. But I say worst case scenario, perhaps she did get a little bit more leeway. But you know what? She's earned her right to have a little bit more leeway. She's paid her dues across YouTube. She has a strong following. She's done the work on YouTube. She's made her connections the right way for the most part. No one's perfect. So if she was given a little bit more latitude,
Hold on. I
you know,
just interrupt you for 1 second? I just want to address something.
sure.
Kelly, we talked about this earlier in case you missed it. The reason that I went into Marissa's chat that night is because we had a psychopath in there named Truthfully Trisha trying to kiki it up. I wanted to piss her off, so I sent a super chat, period. End of story. Bye-bye. You're done. Okay, go ahead.
But at the end of the day, that's really why I wanted up here, because I could see that this was quickly had the potential to turn into a replay of, was it Saturday night?
Yeah, I think it was Saturday. Fuck, I can't.
Yeah, and I just thought, this is going to be filled with hollow promises and empty apologies, just like Saturday was, because it did not take a genius to see that this woman was not absorbing the time of day that night. And I could sense the same thing today. She wasn't absorbing anything. She did not come up here with an agenda of to spread peace and to accept peace. So therefore, it was definitely just going to be a replay. And she didn't, I can understand her not wanting me or someone else up here. I get it, because she has all to do to combat Diane, much less a secondary or tertiary individual. So, I get it, but it doesn't change the facts. This girl was not bashed in any way. She asked for everything she received. And let me explain this to everyone. And I've said this in a side chat, so let me say it live. If you're going to behave like an asshole, if you're going to sit there and talk, and more talk, shit dribbles all over the place, you cannot then pull the autism card or the spectrum card in order to disarm people that would be ready for response. That's not fair. It's not cute. And it wouldn't work with me. I actually had one or two people challenging me just for a couple brief comments Saturday night. Here's the deal. I don't know if this person is on the spectrum or not. And at this point, I'm going to have to give it the old hashtag could care less, because I'm a firm believer that even autistic people can grow up to be assholes. And this woman was behaving like an asshole to so many people. And when confronted, she didn't have anything to back it up with. If you notice, her key line that night was ask me a question, because she had no basis. She had no basis to launch from her own, launch a defense, anything. So when someone did ask her a question, every time she would find some benign question to ask in response. So no answers, it would just be a question with a question. I have no sympathy for this gal, and I did not believe for 1 minute that she deserved a platform of upwards of 800 people for 5 hours and took the opportunity to make nothing of it. That's really all I have on it.
Okay. Well, like I said, after that live stream, I happened to notice that Mallory did a live stream and did kind of a review. I needed to listen to it because I need to hear a perspective from someone else who really didn't have, she really didn't know anybody. I mean, she knew, like she said, she knew Wendy and I. She doesn't even know us that well, but um, I felt like everything that she said was on point. We accomplished nothing.
Yeah.
We spent 5 hours being very patient, very calm, very respectful. I didn't curse one time. I think that everybody was respectful, and yet the next day she twisted it completely around. And she still wants to twist it around. And yeah, I get it. People were a little bit rude to her in the side chat, but that's what's expected in side chats. I don't know all the people that were, making comments. I don't know anything about her dog. I don't know anything about that stuff, but this is what we expect when we go on a panel. It's happened to me a million times.
Yeah.
But I mean, do I take responsibility for that? To an extent, because it was, like I said, some of my mods were also, I guess, chiming in. But look, I did try.
You did
Wendy
try.
did try. Wendy did try. I tried to be nice. I tried to help her. I offered her to come to ladies' night. And the next day, her mods tried to turn it around, make her feel ashamed for what she did, make us look like we were bad people. And I didn't appreciate that. I don't appreciate when people take the kindness. And if people want to say it wasn't kindness, because I can be a bitch, it was kind of me to do that.
Let me touch on that if I can for a minute. Kindness. So here's the thing, and this very much goes along with what happened Saturday night and even today. As you reached out your hand once more with a link for her. So here I am. Let's just take it down from a YouTuber perspective. Let's put the human that lives behind the screen name aside for a moment. But just from a YouTuber perspective, a name on YouTube, we all know what it's like to network with people. We know what it's like to start channels from scratch and grow them the best we can. Some grow faster than others. So I praise, for example, I have praised in the past Rosie O'Kelly for always lending her platform to me and letting me have a voice and giving people a chance to see and hear me. She never had to do that under any circumstances, just like you never had to do it under any circumstances. You offered me a link today, and I'm so grateful. You offered this girl a link twice, Ashley Republican, and I don't think she once looked at it from a YouTube perspective and just could be appreciative on the basis of that alone. And even that I found fault with. I'm like, do you know the opportunity that you completely blew Saturday night? I was offended for that. As a YouTuber, I was personally offended for you, Diane.
No, I get it. I get it. And that's why, I listened. I don't even know how that happened, that I just, kind of fell upon your live stream, and I paid attention to it because then I had to come to the realization that after 5 hours, we got zip, nothing, nowhere. And and it is what it is. And then of course, and that's why I said I think you were, psychic, because the very next day, boom, she was on a live and then twisting the whole thing around, and her friends were telling her that she was bullied and treated badly, and then she demanded for me to take down the stream, and I said, I'm not taking it down.
Yeah.
I'm not
Nor should you have to. This is your channel. You take down what you want to take down. And as for being a psychic, no, we could only wish that we were all a little psychic.
Yeah, I know.
But,
I was just joking.
Right, I know, but I do. I consider myself, and I think all of us have us in it. I consider myself a savant in human nature. And I think that we all are very familiar with human nature. And I also think that too often we all choose to ignore things like our gut feelings, and our sense to listen and hear what people are saying and see how they're behaving. These are all senses that we have in the human nature experience. And most of the time, they won't let us down. And it almost will give you a crystal ball into someone where, for me, for example, I wouldn't have had to take the 5 hour ride to figure things out. I would
Right.
have known within the first 45 minutes that this was a no go. Houston, we have a problem. And I would have said abort mission. But
Yeah.
some people just need to go a little further into it. And it is what it is. But I just want to finish up because I want to get off of here and I don't want to take up all your stream time. But I do want to give Wendy a shout out because I think she was a little superhero last Saturday. If
What?
you're out there, Miss Wendy, you did an amazing job, and I could see all your wheels spinning trying to bring that plane in for a landing. So I think
Yeah.
she's a wonderful co-host for you, and I think that both of you are a good team. And thank you so much for taking the time to actually listen to my review and not just writing it off as some irrelevant loudmouth. I appreciate that.
Well, I think Stephanie was actually putting your link. If you please go to Mallory's channel and listen to what she said about Saturday night's live stream. It will make a lot of sense when you listen
Thank
to it.
you. Thank you, everyone who shared my link, and thank you again, Diane, for letting me up and express my voice on this. I'm sorry that the other Ash girl felt she had to leave. I definitely wasn't going to, have an avalanche on her, but I get
No, I
it.
know she she didn't want to talk. I mean,
I understand.
she didn't. I don't think she really even wanted to talk to me. So,
So I hope you all have a lovely evening. Big hugs to you, and thank you again for letting me come
all
up here.
right.
I really
Thank
appreciate
you,
it.
thank you, Mallory.
Okay, bye bye.
See you around YouTube. Okay, everyone. So, I mean, I don't know. I did try, and I'm sorry, Amber K couldn't get up here. I don't know what happened. Obviously, her internet wasn't working. But I mean, really, the only reason I mean, the main reason I came live was because I was angry. I don't want people to have the wrong impression of me because that's how I was feeling. That people were thinking that that really happened, that we really bullied her, and that's why I won't take the video down. If you think that's her name was Mallory Williams. She's I guess I don't know. I guess she's from the Boyd or from that part of YouTube. There's all different parts of YouTube. Um, but I left up the live stream. I'm not going to be told to take it down because the person didn't like the outcome. Because the consensus on of the people that she likes or her friends was that she was bashed, and I wanted it to stay up there because not for views. I don't care about that. Again, I hate the people that say you do it for views, you do it for money. No, I do it for money. Yeah, because it goes to St. Jude. Um, any money that's earned on here goes to St. Jude. But it was more about um, letting people have an opportunity to go and listen to it to see that in those 5 hours we were respectful. Once we were able to get a glimmer into what was happening with her, and the people who were saying that I'm making fun of people with autism in here, how dare you, and shame on you. That's not what I was doing. What I was simply saying is that, number one, we didn't know that going in. Number two, we tried to turn it around. Wendy did a very good job doing that. And we don't make fun of people with disabilities. That's ridiculous. Don't even say that about me. What is that saying? Docs by bless this mess. Sandra Doris. What are you talking about? Anyway, thank you, Dee. I wasn't making fun of her. I would never make fun of someone. All I was saying is it possible for someone who is on a low spectrum of autism to also be an asshole? That's what I said. I don't think that that's being mean. I'm sorry, Donna Marie, that you got timed out for asking a question. Maybe the person who timed you out felt that it wasn't an appropriate question. I don't know. Um, Tilly was doxxed. Okay. So yeah, we need to Diane, read Tilly's comments. Okay, all right. Well, I kind of know a little bit about this already. And as I said, Bless This Mess made a comment. Deb A had made a very nice comment um, about our live stream that we had on Saturday night. And it was a very positive comment. And then Bless said something like, um, something passive aggressive. So I don't know where Bless is, but Bless, if you have a problem and you want to talk about it, I'm live. Someone let her know. And then Tilly's here, and then Tilly and Bless didn't talk because I don't want to speak for Tilly. If Tilly wants to come up here, she can. Thank you, Simon. Tilly, do you want a link? Tilly, darling. No, we did not talk. I am not speaking to her. Well, she's not here. That's the thing. If you want to come up, you can come up. She's not here. She just makes passive aggressive comments on Twitter that have nothing to do with what the original tweet was about. And then Sesame came to the rescue, though. So if you want to come up, all right, you don't have to. I don't want to force you. But you do know, since this information has been put out there into the universe, you're going to have to address it at some point, right? At Diane's channel, you have your hand filled. Yeah. Thank you for giving me 9 stars out of 10, Lee. And you realize, yeah, you came back during crazy time. Yep, Sour Patch, definitely. Tilly, the thing is, if you don't talk about it and then it goes, I'm going to be honest with you, from my experience, and I don't mean this in a bad way, Bless, but if it's done on Bless's channel, you're not going to get a chance. I'm trying to say that in the nicest way that I can. So I don't know, I'm here for you, Tilly. And I guess it was said on the panel Saturday night, towards the end, so it got out there. Tilly May, don't you dare leave us. I will. She's not leaving. Yes, you are, Eric. You've always been welcome here. I do, Dee. I try. Absolutely, I do try. Tilly May, you're not going anywhere, darling. We've already said that. We'll fight for you to the end. You're not going anywhere. I need a playlist. What kind of music do I like? Oh, I love I don't know. Well, I love Steve Perry. I love him. I could listen to him all day and all night. Um Tilly, you're not going any. Okay, okay. Well, Tilly, I, I guess the consensus is you're not going anywhere. Yes, Wendy, you always miss the party. I didn't want to bother you. Every time I flip out doesn't mean that you have to, come running. I know. Well, there was just too much today. And I just decided to go live and talk about it. You don't have to you don't have to apologize to me for anything, Jennifer. Thank you, Orange Butterfly. Tilly Mae, we love you, and you are stuck with us. I mean, I hate, and I probably have said this before, I hate when I get pissed off, but when I get pissed off to the point where I'm getting a headache, which I don't get headaches, yeah, I feel better, Wendy. My mind is just went in a different time. Listen, Republican Ash popped on here for a minute. She got pissed because I let Mallory up here, but she was not behaving. She was very, she was in an attack mode. Um, it wasn't going to go well. That's right. Don't give me a headache, damn it. I don't do well with headaches because I don't like to take medication. So I don't even like to take a fucking Advil. That's right. Rude the house. But I just popped on here, Wendy, and I needed to get some stuff out. And, Leanna came up, which I'm glad that Leanna came up because I don't, I don't want to be in a fight with her. But she, reacted to, something that I did or said and went live about it. And, I was pissed, but I am glad that she came up here because I don't want to fight with her. There's no reason that I should be fighting with Leanna. Really, there is none. No reason that I should be fighting with anyone. No reason that I personally should even be fighting with Laura. Laura's never done anything to me. And I understand where people think that, and I kind of get what Leanna was saying, that if you're friends with someone, that your loyalty should be to that person. And we go through this often, even in our own community. There are people that, like, for instance, Randy and I are really good friends. Wendy and I are really good friends. I mean, I have a lot of good friends. I can't control who they're friends with, even if the friend is somebody who's done me wrong or has said something. They will always have my back and they will always love me regardless, but I can't control who they talk to. I just can't. It's difficult, and we do that in real life, right? I mean, when you think about it, we do it in real life. We're friends with people that their friends might not like me or I might not like them. And I can't say to them, oh, so you're going out to lunch with them? Are you kidding me? You're going out to dinner with them? Are you kidding me? You're going shopping with them? Are you kidding me? I can't do that. But I understand where people get, confused on that whole loyalty thing. Yep, Wendy agrees with me. That's all that matters. She agreed with me. I mean, there's people that I like that maybe Wendy doesn't like, but that doesn't mean that she's going to be pissed at me. That's right. It's called being a grown up. Exactly. Called being a grown up. I stick on my friend's side. I will not associate with people who do harm. Well, figure skating coach, it's difficult. It's difficult. I understand from, your point of view, but it's hard. When you're in a community, whatever community you're in, there's going to be assholes in every community. So somebody that I might think is a fucking total asshole, my friend might not agree with me. She might like that person. She might think she's funny, whatever. That's, but doesn't mean that she's not going to have my back. I can't make my friends or think that my friends should not be talking to them because they do assholey things. Yeah, there is a difference too between being cordial and being a friend. Absolutely, Stephanie. That's right. Wendy said, I'm secure enough in my friendship with Diane to know that even if we like different people, we're still going to be friends. So, I think that this whole, well, if this person did something to my friend really bad, then I'm not going to talk to that person or I'm not going to give that person the time of day. I don't know. I think you need to rethink that. Friends don't go live about their friends without talking to them privately. That's not a friend. Huh? What are you talking about, Amber? Amber, try to come up here again. Yeah, we all do. Yeah, you're right, Stephanie. Life Rewinded. I thought that it ended with Grace as well. Unfortunately, it didn't. Unfortunately, it didn't. It should have. I'm talking about the bad things to my friend or family. Okay, I get you do not know loyalty like me. That's you, and I'm not like that. Okay, I just think about, like I said, I just explained what I thought loyalty was to me. Loyalty has to be on both sides, by the way. That person also has to stick their neck way out for you. I mean, it's very difficult. It's very, very difficult. Can you leave up this live? I didn't want to leave this live up, to be honest with you, Eritrea. Maybe I'll unlist it and give you the link. I really didn't want to leave this up because this wasn't something that I planned, and I don't know. It was a pissy live stream. It was just a place to talk, vent, and of course, straighten some things out with Liana. It should have ended well. That's why I still believe that she can't comprehend, not just won't get it. Yeah, I agree, Corey. But like I said, we tried, and I think that we put a lot of effort into it. I think Wendy put probably more effort into it than I did, and I do believe, that she was able to really turn the whole thing around. So I don't know what else to say. Yeah, Mallory did make some very good points. But here's the thing. Um, I think that you should go to her channel and listen to her review of what the live stream, from her perspective, what happened on our live stream Saturday night. Thank you, Corey. Yeah, I know. You know what? That's what I'm saying, Brit Love. I don't know anything about I know nothing. I'm not a doctor. I know nothing about being on the spectrum and being at the very low, because she said it again. She's like a 1. I don't know what that means. I don't know what kind of learning disability she has, but I do know people with learning disabilities. I do know people with mental illnesses who also use their mental illness as a reason for them acting like an asshole, and I can't comprehend that. So my question simply was, I wasn't making fun of anybody on. Hello?
Can you hear me?
Yeah,
What in the world is going on?
I don't know. What happened before?
I don't know. I was talking.
Oh, you were talking.
I
Oh,
was talking, and then nobody could hear me.
okay. Well, we can hear you now.
So you can hear me now. Cool. Great. Wonderful.
Can hear you now. So what's up
So,
here? What's up?
okay. So, I don't. Oh, man. I wish I was able to get on here earlier because I was pissed.
Okay. So you I get it. You were pissed when Leanna was up here.
Yeah, I was super pissed, man. Like, how am I
I
supposed
know.
to tell you what to do on your channel, how to feel, and then like do the exact same thing that you were doing? Like, you're not allowed to be mad or dislike TT, but she dislikes MGL the way you dislike TT, but that's not okay. Like, I couldn't deal with hypocrisy or the way that you were being spoke to on your channel or the way you were being told how you should and shouldn't feel. It was just completely rude. And on top of that, no friend of mine is going to make a live about me without talking to me first about an issue they have. That's not a fucking friend.
No, I know. And I think that she, you know, finally realized what I was trying to say. Look, I never wanted to ever be in any kind of
Hell,
disagreement with
I know
Leanna.
you didn't. I know you didn't, but you didn't ask for it either.
No, I know, and that's why I was upset. It's been upsetting for me because when I meet someone that I actually like, and then something like that happens, it bothers me because I really did like her.
I
You
know,
know,
and hopefully y'all can work things out, but it seems like ever since you've been okay with MGL, she's not okay with you, and I don't think that's fair.
right? And I get it, and that's why my feelings about that whole scenario is a little different than hers. She doesn't understand that I could still care very much about her and be okay with another person. It's not like I'm breaking a loyalty to her, and that's where I think she doesn't
Maybe
understand.
they
I'm
haven't
in.
been through all this before, so they don't know.
Yeah,
It's kind of like they're going through the same things that we've already been through, like 2 or 3 years ago. So we kind of aren't as emotional about things now.
right,
And I mean, I guess I can understand where she's coming from. I mean, if you think about the person she dislikes as the person we don't like, it's very easy to understand it in that way. But at this point, our like dislike has kind of turned into like you don't even matter anymore situation. So we don't go around telling people who they can and can't talk to, or I can't be friends with you.
right.
It's just weird, man.
No, I think that figure skating coach, you're done with this shit. I'm sorry. I don't know what you expect from me. Do you want me to go against Molly Golightly? Do you want me to um, get up on a live stream and say
Supposed
she's a
to do.
horrible person for all the horrible things that she's done in the past? I don't know. Am I going to lose your support as a subscriber because I won't do that? I wish I knew what it is that you want, and that goes for other people who expect me to do that. I'm trying to figure out what it is that you want from me. I'm only one person. I can't be dragged in several different directions.
What are
Uh,
you really supposed to do? Like, I don't get it.
I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I don't know.
I mean, I don't know her like, you do. I'm not friends with her. I'm looking at this like I'm friends with you. So I see my friend, pretty much being talked to like a dog for an hour and it upset me. So, I mean, sue me, be mad about it.
Well, no, I knew that you were upset, and a lot of people were upset. Trust me, a lot of people were upset. But I, again, look, Marissa and I came to, look, there was never anything
I know
that
you're
she
not
did.
friends with her.
Yeah, I'm not like, we're not like best buddies. I don't talk to her on the phone
Yeah,
every
yeah.
day. We don't go out for dinner. Have I did I come to an agreement with her? And I am sorry, I keep seeing, the thing about Marianne Perkins. Marianne Perkins, I am sorry. I did get you your money back. I did get you your money back. I am sorry that it didn't work out. I am sorry that you hit the refund button instead of the accept button. I am sorry that I said to Molly she wants the money to go to St. Jude. I don't know what to do. I did fight to get that money back. I did. I got into arguments.
You know what I think it is that you came on YouTube and it was more about, who are we mad at this week? And at some point it turned and it was like more like not fighting anymore in a way. And
Hmm.
so I just don't see you picking fights with people out like, I don't know what I'm trying to say, man. I'm tired.
No, well, I do know what you're trying to say. No, I don't. I mean, listen, there was a time that pissed me off. Um, that that happened on Laura's stream. These women were crying. They felt like they were duped. I spoke with her. She told me, what had happened. I did try to, contact Molly. I did do a live stream about it. It's still up. But at a certain point, you know, am I going to, if the woman apologizes to me, if we apologize for what we said or did she dox my tenant's house? Absolutely, she did. But I mean, what am I going to do? I've been doxxed 100 times. So what? It's Amber K who's up here. Her name is Amber K, and Stephanie just put her link in the chat. Um. Uh. Yeah. Exactly, Simon. So at one time I did because I wanted to help Marianne get her money back. And I keep hearing from that asshole Ben that I sold out. Go fuck yourself, you little twerp. You little disgusting pervert. Yeah, I said it. You're a
Okay,
disgusting
Diane,
pervert.
I gotta go give Carter some pudding, so I'll talk to you later.
Okay, sweetie. Okay.
All right, talk to you
All
later.
right. Bye bye. No, Diane Channel. Be friends with who you want, and I will support Leanna 100%. So you can support. I support. See what you're trying to do. You're making it sound like I don't support Leanna. That's ridiculous. Who said that I support? What does support mean to you, figure skating coach? We've always been good. Good. You've always supported my channel. You've made donations to St. Jude. What do you mean by support? I don't understand. Do I support her doing something that she did a long time ago? No. Is she still doing that to her? I don't know how you want to solve this. I mean, I don't understand what I mean, this happened ages ago. What am I going to do? Do I support what she did when she made that phone call and doxed her number? No. No, I don't. So what else can I do? She's never done anything to me directly. This is becoming out of my control where I don't know what to do to make everyone happy. Yes, you sure can, Marianne. Where do you want me to send the link? In your Twitter, or where do you want me to send it? That's not true, Miranda. That is not true. I have said things to Molly when she's been up on my panel. When she apologized to Makeup Mobster and it was flimsy or it wasn't sincere, I said it right there live. I said, "Come on, Marissa, that was not sincere." So don't you dare say that. That's not true. I don't know where you people are coming from with this bullshit. That is not true. I know, but where should I send it, Marianne? Because I don't want to be up here too much longer either. You want me to send it to Twitter? In her butt? Brian St. John, thank you. Brian St. John, I just want to let you know that every single one of your comments that had the F word in it went to be reviewed to everyone. I put it up on, I'm going to have to put it somewhere. Okay, Wendy. Nobody can leave a comment in my comment section on my videos. Obviously, Brian, I'm glad that you got over it. I do wish that I'm going to ask you to please apologize to Wendy for, some of the nasty comments, and your videos that you made. Just give her, please, if it's sincere, I would like you to apologize to Wendy. I don't think she deserved that. We were in the middle of a really intense conversation, and I just don't think she deserved that. But no one can leave comments in my comment section on my videos that have the F word, the B word, the C word. It's all gonna just be taken out. I know, but Brian, just apologize. Okay, Marianne, where do you want me to send the damn link? It smells like a big, short skid mark in here. Hi, Mel. No, I don't think that. Look, all right, I don't want to get back into this clever ever. We're not going to go back into it. It's over. It's done with. He's moved on, so you move on. Okay, thank you to Twitter. Okay, sending it. Give me a second. Give me a second. Oh my goodness. I'm going to have to take my first nap ever. For real. I don't take naps. That's Wendy's gig. But I have a feeling I'm going to have to take my first nap. I'm exhausted. How come hold on, Marianne. I can't find you. Can't find you. Ah, there you are. Okay, link is sent. Wendy, I'm going to send it to you too. Give me a second. I'm still here, guys. I swear I'm still here. I haven't fallen asleep yet. Okay, I sent you the link too. Okay, so that's the way you feel about it, like it didn't happen. I missed what you said, Brian. That I can move on from it and take down the videos. That would be great. Thank you very much. Drag out the mafia lawn chairs. Yep, got the mafia lawn chair mafia. Yay. Um, that's right. I am an alien. Listen, I don't take naps. I am not a nap person. I know lots of people that take naps. I think it's, for them, it's good. It gives them high speed 6-6. It gives them a little boost of energy, but I can't do naps because I feel like, when I wake up from the nap, I'm all like, I don't know what time it is. I don't feel right, but I think I'm going to take a nap. Although it's nighttime. Oh my God, look what time it is. Are you kidding me? Hi, Marianne. Are you kidding me? I've been on for like over 2 hours.
I know
Stop.
it's crazy. I'm not gonna stay long. I can't see the chat. I'm not going to look. But I I just don't understand. I've had a really rough couple of days, and I don't understand what certain people want. If like because I don't hate a person, that means I don't support a person now. It's you're damned if you do and you're damned if you don't.
I know it's tough, right? I mean, it really is tough.
Yeah.
And here's the thing, like I said, in the drama community, we've kind of got that in a place. I guess we've just been maybe doing this longer because there's been people that have done shitty things, and then one person likes them, and we're
Well,
like,
I thought I was really close with Leanna, and I woke up to her live today, and it was just very hurtful. And
I know,
I
and
just don't even know what to say. Other than I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Like I can, why should I have to go and hate somebody? I'm not best friends with Marissa, and I'm never going to be. But I
I
don't
know,
hate her. I don't hate her. But that means that I turn my back on her because I don't hate the same person she does. It's so hard to understand.
I
And then
know, and you're
with
going through a lot right now. You're going through a
and
lot
a
of,
lot of people are throwing the Miriam Perkins thing at me too. But I thought I stood up for Miriam Perkins
we
when
did.
I told Marissa because she was going off one day on a live about her, and I spoke up and I said I love Miriam Perkins, and she saw my comment and she was like, well then why this and why this, and I said, look, all she wants you to do is just donate it to St. Jude's. That's all she wants, because I thought that's what she told me herself that she wanted. And now I don't know why that's being thrown in my face too.
Well, it's
It's
being
just
thrown in my face too, and that's why I said today I'm tired of it. I mean, I did whatever I could, and I did get her money back. She did get it back, but she accidentally refunded it. There was nothing more that I could do. It was out of my hands at that point. So I don't know why I'm getting shit for it either. But it is what it is.
right. And it's just the whole thing of, because now we don't hate a person, or not hate, have a strong dislike or whatever for a one certain person. Isn't that jumping on a bandwagon if we said, okay, let's just go and hate her now because everybody else wants us to? Wouldn't that be a hate wagon? A hate, because I see that word all the time. A hate bandwagon, a bandwagon, a bandwagon. But it's
Yeah.
okay to move on. It's not okay to move on. It's contra. It's so confusing. All of this has been a mess. All of it, and it sometimes you just have to let things go and just move on. And I don't understand why a lot of people are holding that as that means we don't support Leanna. I support Leanna. I never have not. I've never not supported her. I've never talked bad about her. I never will talk bad about her. So I don't know why this has turned into what it is. And on her live earlier, she said, I don't understand why everyone's having to choose sides. Well, this is why, because of things like that. Now you're making people choose sides. Now it's like if you want to go into Molly's chats, that means you don't like or you don't support Makeup Monster. That's not true.
No, it's no. I understand, and you know what, Marion is going through a lot of shit right now. And you know what? I think what you should do is maybe reach out to
I
Leanna.
have, I
Okay.
have, I've tried to call her. I've tried sending
Well,
her
you mean before today?
messages.
You mean before today?
Well, okay, she had, I mean, but without, I don't want to air all the, things out. She wrote me some things that about, it was before the Limonade incident had happened up here,
There you
and,
are.
or no, before,
Hello, Starlight. Big hug. She's giving you a big hug.
thank
Hey guys, I'm
you.
here.
Hi,
Um,
Wendy.
Hey.
hey, Wendy.
Hey, darling.
It was the day before that had happened, with the whole M's going live and all of that stuff. But it wasn't an ugly thing. It was basically she was disappointed in me and this, all of that. And I didn't know how to respond to it, so I decided to give it time. And I guess that was the wrong choice.
Hmm. Well, I think now that she came up here, maybe you should try reaching out to her
Oh,
again.
I mean, I've reached out to her since then, and I've reached out to her today. I've called and I've left messages. I'm not going to blow her phone up. I don't want to bother her. But she knows I'm reaching out to her. She knows I want her to just talk to me. I didn't want her to do a live about it. Just talk to me. That's it.
Yeah, no, I get it. I get it. I know that's why I was upset because
Mm-hmm.
she, mentioned me in her live, and I told her that. I was angry. I just went off, and she happened to be in that side chat, and I just, started getting pissed and more pissed, and then she came up on panel. Um, I mean, like I said, I I don't know. Maybe it's just that the people over there, and I hate this because they don't, some people don't want to be called a true crime community because they don't do true crime, but that's their real.
Mm-hmm.
They're just not used to this shit. This is old hat to us
Mm-hmm.
over in the drama community. This whole thing with loyalties and alliances and this and that, and you just have to get over it. I can't make Wendy not like someone who has, who every time she talks about me says shit. That's ridiculous. I can't say to Wendy, well, I'm not going to be your friend if you talk to that person because that would make me 12 years old.
Right. And I've never done or said that to anyone that I'm friends with. Like, take Brian, for instance, which I know is controversial here with Wendy.
Well, no, he apologized.
Right. Well, I've known Brian, since I found our whatever community that you want to call that. And we've never had problems. I've never had a problem with Brian. I see him in all these different chats of people that I don't care for, but I've never ever told him don't you go there, you're not my friend, don't, or that means you don't support me, and he would, even when all that shit was happening with Laura, he would still go in there, and it was fine. I don't think that anyone should be judged over where they want to go.
Well, that's the problem. That's why I'm saying that I'm not sure if this is something that's new to your community that hasn't only been
I
something
think it's
recent.
newer because, like, these are people that we have felt like we've made friends with,
Mhm.
and so it's now feeling like you've got friends that are like turning against you, or think you're not what you really are. And it's just, I think all of that is new. We haven't been around the block with you know all of it. It's just like it's everything has gone insane. That's what it feels like.
I know. I know. I know. It was well, I'm more concerned about your situation that's going on with you now. Um After seeing, that person last night and Stephanie trying her hardest to make
Hmm.
him understand I mean, I'm going to be honest with you. I've said it to you. I've said it to, the other people that happened to be around at the time. This person needs, listen, he needs to be outed because
Yes.
he needs to be outed. Things need to be outed, put into perspective, show that he is not someone that anybody should be associating with. Laura needs to kick him out, and I hope she heard me because she did come in here and send a super chat.
No.
She needs to kick him to the curb. This guy needs to be gone. Just like we outed a sexual predator in our community who was a registered sex offender. I'm not saying that that's the same thing, but he is a predator. He is.
And people are like, why aren't you showing this, and why aren't you doing this, and why aren't you saying this? Because I was trying very hard not to give him any attention, because that is what he wants real bad. It real bad. I mean, I don't know if you just saw last night, but he's
Yeah,
been
I
doing
did.
this for weeks.
Oh, I know he has. I know
Yeah.
he has.
And I've ignored. I've maybe addressed it a couple of times when people have asked, but for the
Hi,
most
Barbara.
part, I haven't wanted to give it any attention, because nobody seems to understand what all I have dealt with trying to just be nice to this person. I never led that person on. Never. He would
Well,
never take no for an answer when I would tell him no thanks.
Okay,
And
so just so we catch people up, or myself, maybe everybody else knows this and I don't. I'm sorry.
I'm not watching chat. So.
Is this a person who so this is Ben we're talking about, right?
yes. Yes.
And this is a person who was trying to pursue like a romantic relationship with you?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, and you were trying to tell him no, 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 and he was still coming at you?
Yes, and then it got where he was saying things that just were too much.
Okay.
And
Okay. And do you feel like he's a dangerous
also,
person? Like, do people need to
this,
be like scared of him?
I mean,
I guess that's for other people to decide, right? Everybody can decide on their own. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. But you are scared of him and you would like him to leave you alone.
I would love for him to leave
And
me
has
alone.
he left you alone
And
now?
the reason that he's doing all these lives about and saying all these terrible things is because I finally put my foot down and I blocked him. And
Okay.
I knew and I had been avoiding this because I knew if I ever put my foot down and drew that line where I was like, I'm done, don't ever message me again, please.
Thank
This
you,
was
Lady
going
B.
to happen. I was trying to avoid this the entire time. I wasn't leading him on or anything. I was
Yeah.
trying to avoid what's happening now.
Okay.
And so I put my foot down and I finally had enough and I blocked him. And then it's been just
Miranda, I think the reason that that she wants to talk about it now is because there will be someone that comes after her. Like not chase after her, but there will be another person. There will be another person that he pursues once he gets over her. And I don't think she feels right about not warning anybody. It's only fair that you guys get a heads up.
It's not me that keeps bringing it up. It's everybody else. I'm sorry, but Republican Ash brought it up when I came on the panel the other night and said something. Why did you lie about this when it came to that?
She's a supporter. She's a supporter of someone because she doesn't understand that this guy is over the top. Laura is allowing him in. Laura is the person that first called this guy her stalker. So this is confusing to me because he does have stalkish manners. He does say very inappropriate things. I read the messages where Marianne was not answering him anymore. I read the messages.
Yeah, I saw a couple of those this morning.
Yeah.
And then he would say, and when I say threatening, like, did he threaten my life? No. But he would say things like, if you don't do this, or if you don't tell me this, or if you don't give me your phone number and this and this and this, then, he was going to bash me all over the place. Like, it was always some kind of deadline or threat if I didn't meet the deadline to whatever his request was. When it came to whatever he was asking, I tried to ignore him as much as possible. I'm talking 75 messages a day at the least that I would receive. And I did my best just to be nice.
Jeez.
Well, that's
And
why I said I think you need to out him. I think you need to because he's lying. He's constantly lying. He's making it appear that he's, not done any of the things that you're saying. I think that you need to out him and you need to show the receipts. It needs to be shown. I think
and I
that we
think
need to know.
I want a lot of people to understand because he's going to all these people. I think he's gone to Makeup Mobster. He's gone to somebody else that
Gypsy gossip. We're gonna show it, honey. We're
and
going to. We're gonna have a live stream. We're gonna show it all.
but
Hold
you
on
guys
to your
have
hat.
to understand this person was messaging me through Facebook Messenger and also Google Hangouts. And I'm saying at the
Thank you,
minimum
Vinny G.
75 messages a day. So I've got to go
Jesus.
and
Thank you,
scroll
Vinny
through.
G. So
I've got
75 messages per day.
at the least. And so,
Jesus.
y'all want all these screenshots, but do you understand how far I'm going to have to scroll up to get all of it? Like, I'm talking
Well, and I have
hundreds and
very mixed
hundreds.
feelings about dropping private
Me
messages.
too.
I have very mixed feelings about that. I'm not quick to do that. So,
Me too.
you know, if we have to, absolutely, people don't want to
I
take
don't
anybody's
want
word
to,
for it.
but
That's
everyone
fine.
keeps
But
saying, where, show me. But
right,
I don't want to do that. But
I
is that
understand.
what you guys want? Is that what's going to make everyone happy? Is if I do that?
Well, he said it himself. Show it. Well, show it.
Yeah.
Pick out the most dangerous and threatening, weird ones, and maybe just show those. But I don't know that people need to see pages and pages and pages of it. That's
Right. No, I don't think they do either. But I don't want anyone accusing me of cutting anything out of a conversation or saying
yeah,
that I didn't put my reply in when literally most of these messages are me with no response.
right,
I mean, him with me not responding.
right. I see what you're saying. So 75 messages a day. Good Lord. That's insane.
Yeah.
I don't even message my kids that much. Good Lord. I mean, I
No.
love them.
It
More like
was
60
just
messages a day, but not 75. That's crazy. I'm kidding.
Yeah,
It's not 60.
and
you know
but
what?
I'm
You
uh-huh.
can't get a restraining order on him because it's not physical, but you can, if you can work it out, you can get no contact orders, which would mean no contact on the internet, no contact by phone. You can do that if you can,
Well, he
I,
doesn't have my phone number when he was like, because he keeps throwing that out there too. He kept pressuring me. Give me your phone number, And so I spit out a fake phone number. I gave him a fake number. I'm sorry, I did. But I just wanted him to stop asking me for it. He wouldn't take no for an answer.
So
And
what did he do with that fake number? Go harass somebody else?
I think that he
Like, what
called
did
it
he
and
do with that
called
number?
it, and no one ever answered. And
Oh,
from what,
geez. Okay. I would
yeah,
not have done that.
I didn't.
Just block him. Have you
I
blocked the
know
guy? Just block him.
I did, and now
yes.
this is what's happened since I've done that.
And what is he
Honestly,
doing right now? What's he doing? Since you've blocked him, what's he doing?
he does a live every single night, and I've ignored and ignored and ignored, and I'm still ignoring, trying
You're
to.
telling
Okay,
people
good.
you're telling people that she's a sex phone, whatever, a webcam girl,
I
all kinds
text
of crazy
people,
things.
but you know what? He can bash me all day long. When it crosses the line is when he's talking about me as a mother, when he's talking and
Yeah,
saying my
yeah,
children are in danger,
yeah.
saying that I almost lost my children because I have mental problems, which is not true in any way, shape, or form.
And if he didn't have a rich father, those kids wouldn't eat. I mean, he's just. I mean,
Yeah, just if he would just
Darling. Yeah.
bash me, drag me all day, I don't care. Just please leave my parenting and my kids alone. That's it.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. Yeah. That's
And my
way over the
dad, like,
line.
please leave my dad out
Are
of
you
it, please.
reporting him? Are you reporting his streams when he's doing that?
No, I've been trying
Like,
to
we need
not
to teach you how to long form report those streams, because if he gets a strike for bullying and harassment, Ben, I hope you're listening.
He dirty
We're going to teach
deletes.
her how to do this. Your privileges for live streaming will be taken away. And if you get enough of them, your channel will be gone. So bear that in mind, Ben. We're not going to let you do this.
no.
So we'll teach her how to long form. We'll teach her how to get you for bullying and harassment, which is a strike, and you won't be able to stream. I
Well,
hope
his
you're
live
hearing
streams,
this,
he
Ben.
does take them down, but if you grab the URL, while Yeah.
If you get the URL, you can still get
him.
him. Even if he takes it down,
Yeah.
it doesn't matter. He can't stream unless he has 100 or 1,000 subs, though, right?
He's streaming. You know,
Yeah, his IP will end up banned. Absolutely, it will.
you can set up, if you don't have 1,000 subs, you can just set up Google Hangouts on your computer and do it that way.
Oh, you can go through your computer. That's right.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I just remembered there. He has said threatening things before, because there's a whole. I don't want to go into the whole story with this, how Stephanie ended up tied into all that, but you know, there are threats.
He pretty much told it last night. He told the story of what, how you guys tried to, get him out and get rid of him. He told it. I mean, he tells everything. That's the problem.
Well, but people have to understand. Okay, yeah, it was really stupid of me to give him a fake number. I panicked. Okay.
Oh no, that's okay. I was just wondering.
No.
I wasn't slamming you for that choice. I was just wondering, like, well, what did he do with that number?
Yeah,
like,
I know. No, it was stupid. It was stupid. It was.
You probably realized pretty quickly it wasn't you.
Oh no,
I would imagine.
Still thinks no. He still thinks that that's my phone number, and that I was leading him on and wouldn't answer his calls.
Oh, okay.
Also, okay.
Well, Ben, now you know that's a fake number. Stop calling it, dude.
When he started in with the sexual comments, when he started in with the sexual comments on things he wanted, he crossed the line. I had already told this guy I wasn't interested in all of that, and it just got to a point where I was ready to tell him I had a penis. Like, I didn't care. Whatever it would have taken for him to just stop. And
hi, Kyle.
So
Kyle Diane lies.
Yeah, look what Logan said to me. It wasn't going to be. It was going to be a quick stream. I did say that.
She lies.
Really?
It's fine. She also said she was going to take it down. That's a lie. She's going to leave it up.
But I just wanted to chime in on the whole, MGL, makeup monster, all of that. And then, with this whole thing with that person, that man or dude, whatever, if you guys want to take his word and believe him, then all I can say is I'm trying to tell you guys what Laura was saying. I'm not calling him a stalker, but I'm saying he has major psychological issues, and he's obsessive, and he's scary. He's scary.
He is scary.
Yeah, I'm so sorry, darling.
It's okay.
Well, now you have an army behind you, which is nice. That's nice to know.
Yes.
And he's not going to get away with this. We'll teach you how to long form.
Right, Cass?
We'll strike him for
yeah.
My famous last words, Cass.
Yeah, right. We'll strike him for bullying and harassment. He's not allowed to do that. We can get.
If you're listening, Ben, I offered this earlier on in the live stream. Marion wasn't even here yet. I said I will pay for any legal fees, attorney fees, anything that she has to do to get you gone.
I sometimes I wonder if YouTube needs a mental health check background, because like what he is doing is not right. It's not right.
Oh, girl,
I've ignored
none
it
of us
for
would be
weeks.
here. I'd fail that in a heartbeat. Are you kidding me? I wouldn't be able to be here either.
Right. But for some, like this one in particular, like this person should not be allowed to be on a platform doing what he's doing. And
well, that's what the report button is for. I mean, I'm just being real. That's what the report button. There are procedures in place for safety reasons. We can report him. We have to report him. Somebody I saw in the chat earlier offered to record all his videos and save them to her phone. I don't know that we need that, but what we do need is for you to grab the URL. So when he's live, grab the URL and put it, I don't know, in the Discord or wherever. Yeah. We got to give it, and so that we can use it to long form him and get his channel struck.
Hold on, Laura's here. Okay, but when he did it to me 10 times, okay, but Laura, you said,
Laura, honey, we don't know you. I don't know you.
Listen,
but what do you want us to do? I don't know you.
Laura, what do you want me to say though? That you were right? Okay, you were right. Ben is not mentally well. Okay.
Yeah,
you were right about that.
But now you have him back in your chat, Laura. You need, because what we're about to do to this guy, we're going to out him. We're outing everything. So it probably, and I'm not saying this in a mean way. I'm saying I'm asking you to throw him out of your chat and get all those people that are supporting him to not support
and
him.
encouraging him. They
Yeah.
encourage him. It's so gross to see. I'm I'm sorry, I'm gonna say Irish gal. What she says in there, she's who's a mod for him for some reason. It's disgusting. Does she?
He's
It's
not poking. No, we are going to poke the bear. We are going to poke the bear. Jonathan, we're going to poke the bear, and in a big way. He's going to be outed. We're going to show his filth.
Laura, we need to then, if that, I apologize then for snapping at you. I'm sorry. We need to long form report him then for cyber stalking, harassment, bullying, etc., so that he can get his channel taken down. That's what we need to do. And if
and
you're serious, then we need to work together then.
I can't see the chat, but Laura, you said you've known him for 3 years. Then, why can't you just, I don't even know, just
Well, I don't think that she should talk to him or try to reason with him. I think what she needs to do is throw his ass out of her chat, tell her people that this guy is, not all there, the things that he's doing now, and then, if you want to reiterate the things that he did to you, do that, but let's join forces.
I just want him to leave me alone. Just like you did,
Laura
Laura.
says he's followed
Just
her
like
for
you
3
did.
years. He never did anything until I kicked him out.
And
No,
that's
my
what happened
God.
to me. He never
Jesus.
he said he would do this. He said he was going to do all this that he's doing. And so when I finally blocked him, like she booted him or whatever happened, and he went and slandered her all over the place, but not as bad as he's doing me. I'm getting it way worse. It's because I blocked him. I put my foot down and I had
Mhm.
enough.
but I think
Kim, his last name is Ashworth, actually. It's Ashworth, and in case you see him anywhere, he's not a safe person,
okay, Brian, but
in my opinion.
Laura, really, I really wish that you would do that. I really wish, because I feel like this is a community thing. We have, in our community, we had sexual predators that Miss White, she is terrified. Please help stop this person. Thank
We
you for your
will.
donation. We're going to. We have done that in our community. We expose people who are predators. He's a predator. So please join on board with this, Laura, to make sure that this guy goes away. Kick him out of your chat. Just kick him out. Don't let him in. Explain to the people that come into your chat, this guy is bad news. Stop, Republican Ash, all of them. Anybody who's supporting this guy, Republican Ash wants to, let her. Because she doesn't understand. She
But
doesn't
if
listen.
she's a vulnerable person, she shouldn't be mixed up with him either, though.
But she does.
I
Wendy.
understand that everyone's mad at her right now and that,
No,
yes,
it's
fine,
not
she's an
about being
asshole, but,
mad.
if she's a vulnerable person, she
She doesn't
shouldn't be mixed up
understand.
with him either.
But she doesn't understand. She doesn't want to.
And we need to teach her. We need to help her understand.
Well,
This
maybe if
isn't, you know what I
Laura,
mean?
well, maybe if Laura does it, then she'll understand, because she seems to be, fine with Laura. So then Laura can do it.
Okay.
Oh,
I'm
about
sure I told
Republican
her.
Ash.
If I'm sure if we told her, it wouldn't matter.
I tried to actually say something to her because she confronted me with something about to do with him when on the panel the other day, and I tried to say, but she wouldn't let me talk. But I was trying to say, I'm trying to tell, I was trying to warn her, and I do worry for Republican Ash when it does come to him, because she does believe everything that comes out of his mouth, everything, and I can't imagine what is coming out of his mouth behind whatever they talk on. I don't know. But I do worry for her. I don't think he's going to go after her or anything like that. But it's like he like psychologically fucking with somebody, a vulnerable person.
Well, again, hopefully Laura will, tell the people in her chat, throw him out. Just throw him out. I mean, really, what? I don't know. I don't even know. Please watch my live tonight It's at 8. It is the truth about autism.
Oh my god.
All right, but Laura,
I
Joey,
was referring to Republican Ash being a vulnerable person, not you.
Yeah.
And I don't know if your show about autism is a slam at us. I hope it's not.
no, I don't think so. I think she said it was it has to do with autism and criminals.
Yeah, but we talked about doing a stream on autism. So after we
We
had
did?
Ash up here.
We did? I don't
Yeah.
remember.
Oh yeah, people in the chat asked for it many times.
Oh, I don't even remember. I'm sorry.
Yeah. And so now, not you guys, Diane already admitted she didn't know about it. Okay.
I'm gonna hop off here now, guys. Okay.
Okay,
Okay, bye, honey. We'll help
but
you.
yeah,
Okay.
we'll help you
We'll
out.
teach you how to do that. We'll teach you how to long
Okay.
form. We'll teach you how to strike for we need to start fighting back a little bit.
Yes,
right.
and
Well,
Yeah,
people
his
just
channel.
also need to stop breathing any life into it. Stop paying any attention. I don't even know. Just
Okay.
yeah.
That's right. Laura has an autistic son, by the way.
Bye, guys.
I understand. And I have a special ed degree.
No, I know. I'm just saying she mentioned it. I just
I just want to make sure it's not a slam at us. I'm sorry. My horns are up. So I'm just making sure that we're being fine. That's all. I don't know why. I don't know Laura, but I feel like she doesn't like us. So is that not true? Does she like us now?
Well, I mean, we're not. You know who Laura is, though. Laura was.
I
on
know
the-
who she is.
Oh,
My
okay,
understanding was that
okay.
she didn't like us. So maybe I'm wrong and I missed the message that she's fine with us now. I don't know. I'm sorry. Sorry. I don't know. I have no idea. So I'm
Yeah,
just
what I said.
making sure.
No, what I said is that for myself, I don't want to have problems with anyone. I don't want to have a problem with Laura because I personally never had a problem with her.
Yeah,
you know,
Laura, we've met. I know we have met once. You're right. I remember the whole transvestite conversation. Yes. That was my introduction to Laura.
transvestite.
Yes, I remember that. Do you really
No,
not know these people? I know some of them, Miranda. I don't know all of them. And I know that there's 100 backstories, probably more. And I don't know all of those. So I'm just being honest when I get up here, and I'm up here to help Diane. That's my reason for being up here, because Diane gets frazzled. And I'm here to try to bring calmness to her frazzle. That's it.
Yeah,
it's Calm and Fraz. That's the name of our new show. Calm and Fraz. That's us. Who used to be, you started out Cagney and Lacey, then we went to Ladies Night. Now we're Calm and Fraz. That's us. So I try to be calm, although I lose my shit too. So it's not like it helps a lot, but I try. And so I feel like that's my function here. I don't know all of these backstories. I really don't. So I try to be as, and it's, I try to be unbiased because I don't know all y'all. So I can be unbiased, really. But yeah, she gets a little frazzled, so I try to come up here to help her calm down.
She really doesn't know, or she doesn't know. And listen, I don't know every backstory either. I mean, I don't know everything. I just know what's going on with the people that I, talk to. I don't know every single person individually. I've gotten to know a lot more people from the real estate of the true crime community, but I don't know every backstory.
Miranda, my job isn't to keep the chat calm. That's why we have mods. My job is to keep Diane calm. That's my job. I have no interest in keeping the chat calm. That's why we have moderators. Hey, Sin, how are you, beautiful?
Yeah, so
we have mods. See all the blue people with wrenches? They keep the chat calm. Or they stir up a bunch of shit. Either way, it could take it either way.
Yeah, and I did reprimand
Sometimes they're assholes. We love them, though.
I did reprimand them a little bit in the beginning.
Oh, no. Oh, shit.
Well, no, because they did say some shitty things.
Oh, dear.
During the,
sometimes they're naughty. Sometimes they're naughty.
Times, and we're going to try better in the future not to do that as mods.
All right. They do. The mods are in charge of the chat room. I'm in charge of Diane. I try to be in charge of Diane's hot mess ass up here. I'm in charge of Fraz up here on the panel.
That's right. No, Cash, not all the mods are, in trouble, or on the naughty list, as Stephanie said, just some of them.
Provoke us. See what happens. Look, our mods are assholes. Look at them all. I don't know what to say. Like, and there's Mallory Williams, who I love. I love her more and more. I'm sorry. Every time I hear Mallory,
Did you hear her?
Yes, I heard her, but I heard her at double speed because I didn't know you were live and I was at work. I told you assholes to behave for fucking 2 days and you can't.
All right.
But anyways, so I was at work. I didn't even know you were going live.
I
And
didn't know
so I
I
was
was
listening to
either.
it at double speed, just to try to catch up. Try to catch up to real time. So I heard her at double speed, but I want you to leave this up so I can go back and listen to it all. But I love Mallory Williams. I think she's awesome. So
Well,
sub to her.
because here's what
Perfectly
happened.
fun.
I spoke with Wendy. Wendy had told me that Mallory had, done a live stream. She didn't get to hear all of it, so I went and I listened to it, and I said,
It was good, yeah.
She
I
did a
told you it was
perfect
good.
review. It was perfect.
I thought it was good, yeah.
So I invited her up here because she did say the truth. We accomplished nothing.
Yeah, that's sad, right? After 5.5 hours. Do you know how much I would have gotten paid in the field if I had worked 5.5 hours? It's a lot of money. It's a lot of money.
Okay, look at the comments. It's a no-win. I warned everyone about Ben. You all laughed at me. Now I take him back to keep him. No, but here's the thing, Laura, taking him back to keep him off of Marianne's back is not working. He's still going live every night. He's still talking shit. He's still scary as fuck. What I'm going to ask you to do, as somebody in the community, remove him out of your chat. Get your people to stop supporting him and help. That's what I'm having him in there is not getting him, because he still talks about me selling out. I sold out to Marianne Perkins, blah, blah, blah. Molly Golightly. He's crazy. And there's something wrong with him. So just throw him out. You don't need him. What does he do for you? Come on. What does he do for you? We don't
I heard
need
Crystal. I saw them. I watched her video. I thought it was awesome. I thought she did a great job. I think I'm the one who told Diane about it.
Yeah, she did. You did.
Yeah, it was good. Why is this dude so bad? What's the issue? Apparently he is harassing Hello Starlight. I don't know if she's one of our mods or not, but she's
No, you're not blocked, blue girl.
Anyway, sending her upwards of 75 messages per day, insisting that, she speak to him. And I guess they're sexual in nature as well. Like, he won't take no for an answer. He won't leave her alone. So we need to kind of band together and get him out of here. I love you, girl. We need to get him out of here. So, Laura, I've seen them. I've seen the messages, and it's like it goes Ben, Marianne, Ben, Marianne. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy.
And we're going to show it. We're going to have to show it to show that the guy is,
which I don't take lightly, showing someone else's private messages. I don't like doing that. But Crystal, I see what you're saying. Okay, yeah, that's Diane needs to leave it up so I can do that. Well, and now I guess he's going on streams, and
no,
so Marianne never let him on. So if he showed me texts that state otherwise, then what? I guess I would love to see those. Hey, Melanie.
Laura, come on now.
So you're saying that Marianne, you've seen text messages, Laura, where Marianne has led him on? Are you really saying that?
Laura, don't do that. Don't do that.
Well, we don't know what she's seen. Has she seen them?
No, she hasn't seen them.
But she just is indicating that she has.
I'm sorry.
I'm saying that I can see why Ben would think she led him on.
Well, because a woman is nice to a man doesn't mean that gives him the privilege to send disgusting sexual messages of what he would do to her. No, sorry. No, that's...
And really, the bottom line is, once she told him to stop, that should have been the end, period. So even if she did initially feel comfortable having a friendship with him, once that comfort level ended, it's over. And he should have stopped. He should have respected that and stopped.
Exactly.
She seems like a very nice person. So she was probably being nice. I haven't seen all of the messages, but maybe. But once it doesn't matter. Once a girl says no, no is no. That's the end. That's the end. And now the stuff that he's doing is escalating. Would you not agree? Going on these crazy tirade rants live streams where he's being filthy and disgusting. Like, is that not? He's escalating, right?
Yeah, come on. It's time to, regardless if he took it the wrong way, I have a feeling, look, I do have a feeling that in a creepy way, he's in love with Marianne and he's hurt that she's not reciprocating. And this is the style he chooses to, go at her. I'm sorry. I watched him once for the first time last night. I stayed 5 minutes. I don't watch his show. Okay, but the point is that regardless,
clever ever. That's how I feel. No means no. Once she said stop, leave me alone, quit it, whatever. Once she said that, that's the end. That's the end. Oh, he told you he was in love with her. Oh, Jesus. That's scary.
Oh, he admitted it last night. Okay, well, here's the thing. I'm sorry, but no excuses. Regardless,
he admitted what last night? Oh, that he was in love with her.
Yeah.
I said I can see why he thought so. What I thought, Laura, what you said was if you have seen messages that can prove that she led him on, what would you hold on? I'll tell you exactly what you said. Hang on.
But even if, okay, hypothetically, what if she did lead him on thinking that, he was a normal guy and then
here she said, so Marianne never led him on. So if he showed me texts that state otherwise, then what? So you're indicating that you've seen messages that state otherwise. That's what you said. That is what you said. That's it. I just read what you said. Am I losing my mind? What's going on? That is exactly what you said. I mean, I'm not trying to be difficult, but that is what you said.
Okay, she said, let me make it clear. Okay, all right, I'll check Twitter. Okay, I have to go on mute for 1 second.
Okay. Yeah, there you go. Laura Keck. So Marianne never led him on. So if he showed me texts that state otherwise, then what? That tells me that you've seen messages that he showed you of her leading him on. Thank you, Brian, for doing that. So I'm just trying to understand, like, if you know something we don't know, No, Wendy, I said I saw messages that he would think that she led him on. Okay. Well, that may be what you're saying now, but that isn't what you said earlier. So,
all right,
but that's okay. I understand that you're saying what you're saying now. I get it.
Laura, you just said on your debate night with Whiskey Gypsy that you feel like Marianne's stalking him.
Really?
Yeah. Someone just sent me a clip. She also said, do I think that he's going to come and hurt me? No. Do I think that he's going to hurt Marianne? No. But you said that she's stalking him.
That's not true. I can tell you that I've seen. He never mentions her in my lives. Well, I tell you that I've seen the messages, and they're very.
Because he needs you, Laura. He needs you now. He needs a place to go. He has no place to go. If you throw him out, he has no place to go. But what happens is all these people come in taunting him. So what?
He's a bad guy.
So the fuck what, Laura?
He's not a good person. What? Get him. He needs to be banned from everywhere around here. He needs to go. This is not a safe person. You don't want him doing this to other women, especially now that you know.
Yeah, get rid of him.
Well, and says he might, but it doesn't matter.
Now that I know, Wendy, I knew 8 weeks ago when you all
You
wrote.
said he's been doing this to you for 3 years. You should have been warning us. No? Like, I don't know, maybe you did. I don't know, maybe you did. I shouldn't be yelling at you, but I'm saying, like, you said you've known him to be like this for 3 years, you said. So you know that she's not exaggerating this. Why would you even think for a second that she led him on?
All right, so you did over and over again. But the point is, now that this has come out, where this guy is sending her 75 messages a day, she's not answering. She said no, no, no. And he is weird and he's controlling and he's a freak. You need to cut him off because you're letting him into a place on the internet, giving him more exposure. He needs to be thrown out. That's what we do in a community when somebody acts like that, who is dangerous. And whether or not you believe that he might not go and hurt you or go hurt Marianne, you don't know that as a fact. You do true crime.
Yeah, I
Right?
wasn't part of any live stream outing him, Laura. I wasn't part of that at all. So I don't know what you're
Lori, you do true
referring
crime.
to.
You know about psychopaths and all these crazy people. Come on. We don't know what he is. We don't know if he has the capability of going and finding Marianne. We don't know. Just get rid of him. That's all I'm asking. Throw him out.
Well, that's true. File complete. You're right. We can't force Laura to do anything. We can't get him off of YouTube. You're absolutely right. We can't do that.
No, but we can make people stop supporting him. We can
Laura,
make
you're wrong. I was not part of any panel that vouched for Ben. I don't know Ben. I don't know anything about him. I would not get up on a panel and vouch for him. No, I would not. Stephanie, you did that panel, right? Was I there? My God, if I was there, then that's going to be so embarrassed. I don't know the guy. How could I possibly have vouched for him?
Yeah, I don't know him either to say he's, that I know him, that he's okay.
Laura's saying I was there. Does anyone remember this panel? Was I there? Really?
Well, she might have been there, but it doesn't mean that she knew what was. I mean, when we're on panels, lots of conversations go on. Doesn't mean
I don't know. And I twisted our.
I can guarantee that. I can guarantee that Wendy doesn't support people that she doesn't know. She won't support someone. If somebody says, I support this guy, she will say, I don't know who this person is.
Okay, Stephanie's saying it was my panel. I did not vouch for him. I let him in my chat. So Stephanie, was I there? Wendy, you were not on that panel. Okay, Laura, do you see that? Do you see people saying that I was not there?
Check again, Diane. All right, I'll be back.
I was not there.
I got to put myself on mute again.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, please don't let this word get out that somehow I'm vouching for some psycho. No, thank you. And you're right. We can't force you to do a damn thing. If you are fine and comfortable with him there, that's totally on you. I think you should, warn your people. I think as, content channel owners, we have a responsibility to warn our audiences. I do believe that. I take that kind of seriously. Everything is on my channel. I don't dirty delete. I took down one live, but I don't think it was the one I took down for someone else. And I guess, and that's what we're going to do. Even if you, hey, Shell, how are you, beautiful? Even if you were on a panel and didn't know someone is a creep, that's not on you, but now you know, so you are helping stop it. Yeah, exactly, Shell. Thank you, honey. She told her people he was a stalker until he was mad at Marianne, and then boom, she let him back in. So is it because I'm assuming that Marianne and Laura have beef? Is that why? Is that what's happening here?
All right. So Laura, you said on one of your live streams that he came over here because blah, 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 or over to them. And you said that there were people far more dangerous than Ben over there. So I don't know. Look, just think about what you do, making of a murderer, all that stuff. Think about, and I'm not saying he's a murderer, but think about what you do and try to just help instead of arguing.
I agree, killer crimes. I agree with you. I think cyberstalking is absolutely real, and it is very scary. He was in her daughter's chat? Oh, gosh.
Yeah,
Laura said in her own stream, Ben is harmless several times. Oh, geez.
Yeah, that takes me up a little bit that he was, in your daughter's live stream. Sorry.
Oh, that's very scary, Laura. I hope that, oh,
Your
geez.
daughter is beautiful. Your daughter is beautiful. She's a sweetheart. Yeah, that bothers me. Yeah, keep him away from your daughter. God,
Just be
please.
safe for your daughter's safety. Like, that's so scary, honey. But, I don't have any right to tell you what to do on your channel or what to do as a mother. That just scares me.
Okay, Ash.
And then I need to get off, Diane, because I've been at work all day and I got stuff I got to do tonight.
All right, hold on. Yeah, I need to get off too. Hold on.
It's 107 degrees here, by the way, people. I'm not ready for this kind of weather. I'm not. I don't care that I'm supposedly had months to prepare. I don't care. I don't like it. Yeah, not yet, Laura. Not yet, but you know what he's capable of. What if he decides to do that? What are you going to do? I don't know. That's scary to me. You built that channel up on the true crime community and then you hand it off to a 14-year-old. That seems so scary. I don't know. That seems really scary to me. Yes, 107. Please feel sorry for me. That's pathetic, people. That is way too hot. Thank you. See? Thank you for the sympathy. Yes, right, Lisa? I'm all melting, trying to have, makeup on so I can look presentable at work. By the time I walk in the work door, I'm already looking like I slept for 4 days on it. It's pathetic. Looks pathetic over here. Well, I'm not. Yeah, Lori, me too. I'm not obviously. I'm not friends with Laura. I do not have any right to tell her what to do on her channel or what to do with her daughter. She is, perfectly capable of doing whatever she wants. But I just hope she realizes that that's dangerous. And if she's been dealing with this for 3 years, then I think she should know that. I think she knows. I know people are mad at her. I've seen a lot of the hate comments. I'm seeing people are pissed at her. I don't know if they're blocked in her channel and they can't say anything to her there or not, but they're mad. People definitely don't like her. Yeah, I see it. Hopefully you can, do the right thing in spite of the fact that people don't like you. Oh, see, they're all blocked. So they have to vent somewhere, girl. You know how that goes. They vent somewhere.
All right, I'm back.
All right. You all right?
Yeah, no, I'm fine.
It's 107 degrees at my house, just so you know.
Oh, fuck.
At 5:20 at night, by the way.
That's
Not even like high
horrible.
noon.
That's
This is like the
horrible.
evening when it's supposed to be cooling down. I hate summer. I hate it. I hate it.
Well, it's pouring rain here if it makes you feel
Shut
any
up.
better.
Shut up.
The place who never gets any rain. They like people who love, and I know, Laura, we know, and yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, all of that aside, Laura, I hope that you do the right thing by keeping people safe. I hope that you're able to do that and put this aside. If you're not, then that's totally up to you. Again, we can't control what you do on your channel. But we're going to help her fight this because this isn't okay. I totally understand. This needs to be a safe place, and if you come here and feel unsafe, it's not okay. Sam, we're saying goodbye. That's what we're doing.
Yeah, we are going to say goodbye.
You want to watch Diane freak out, though, because you can rewind to the beginning of the stream and listen to Diane go on another rant. I wasn't here.
Oh, God.
She waited till I was at work and then decided to go live with a rant.
Yeah, but Laura, please consider.
She'll leave the stream up if you want. It's fun to have. Are you home yet, Sam? Are you home?
Yeah, did you
You're
go
welcome.
swimming? Did you go swimming? That's what I want to know.
I don't think she did. We would have heard about it, I think. But
yeah, I guess so.
I did see a post. I don't follow her on Twitter, but every once in a while somebody responds to her and I can see her. She doesn't have me blocked yet. Maybe she will after this. I don't know. But I can see her, and she said something about how like the roads in Kentucky, y'all ought to be ashamed of yourself. Like she's like, people are trying to die on the roads there in Kentucky. So I'm like, I was worried about her. Why am I worried about Sam? She's such an asshole. I don't even like her. And I'm all worried about her getting home safe with the baby and everything. About an hour ago, no, we didn't go to Katie's. She had backup. Oh, damn. She was ready for you. She did. That's awesome. I love it. Well, I'm glad you're home safe. You had me worried about you. I don't even like you. You're such an awful human being. I can't stand you. Get out of here. I don't even know what you're doing in the stream. Hit the road. But glad you didn't die. I'm glad you're home safe.
We just need proof, and then we can report him legally, and it will be solved. No, the first thing that we have to do, Mary, is start here, right here, and squash this guy out. He needs to be out.
Yeah, Brian, we will. Yeah, I love you so much. You do not. You can't stand me. Stop fronting in front of our company. Stop acting around. Well, you know what? Never mind. Yes, front in front of the company. Tell them how great I am. Why am I trying to make Sam tell everybody why she hates me? What am I doing? I need to go to bed. I hate love Sam. I know. I love
What
you,
about,
Wendy. I like you again too. Laughing my ass off. All right, I won her back over. See, people always come back around.
what
You
about
can
me,
hate me for a
Sam?
minute.
What about me, Sam? What about me? Uh,
I do admit when I saw that post about Sam, talking about the scary traffic in Kentucky, that my heart, grew 3 sizes that day. My little Grinch heart, and I was worried about her. Diane, I adore you. Fucking Sam. God, she's an asshole.
Sam, she's so blunt.
Asshole. We almost died. I know, dude. I was like worried about you. I was really nervous. And then you have that precious brand new baby, and oh my God, scared. The mommy heart in me got all worried. I don't even like your sorry ass. So I'm glad you're home safe. Thank God you didn't die. Go back to hating you now. Thank you. Appreciate it. It was horrible. Was it hot there? It's hot here, 107. It's ridiculous.
Oh God, Wendy.
It's disgusting. I took my time, put my makeup on for work. By the time I get into work, it looks like I slept 4 days on it. Looks horrible.
Suck it
All
up.
melted off my damn face. The
Suck
fuck?
it up. Suck it up. Try to go through a winter here.
You know what? Kiss my ass, you and your pussy whimper. I'm tired of hearing you cry about your winters. I don't get winters, okay? I get
I know,
warm,
that's what I'm saying. Suck
hot,
it up.
warm, a little bit colder, and then warm again. That's my seasons. It's pathetic. I don't even get winters. It's sad.
No, suck it up.
Whatever. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, Braz, you ready to wrap this up?
Yes,
That's my
yes.
new nickname for you.
Yeah, that's right. Pussy winter.
She is. She cries every winter. I hate the winter. Oh my God. I can't stand it.
Well,
I'm so
I
mad.
can't. I
I
can't.
know. I hear you.
I'm
We
sick of it.
heard several live streams already. You crying about winter. I heard it.
I only like spring and summer. That's it.
I
And fall.
know. I
And
know.
fall. Winter, I can't stand anymore.
Shell, me either. Look what's happened to me. I got to get out of here. I can't. Why am I talking like this?
Okay. Good night, Sam.
All right. Yeah, we're hanging up too.
Yeah, we're
All
hanging out. I am like exhausted. I can't do this anymore. These long live streams, I just can't. I mean,
Yeah.
it's getting out of hand.
We told them to behave. We said, behave. We'll come back. Behave. They couldn't even hold it together for 2 days. These people are out of control, Diane.
I know.
Like we try to do good in the world. We try. 5.5 hours of my time.
Yep.
I should have been paid by the hour for that. I'd be rich today.
That's right. That's right.
But anyway, but this whole thing, this stuff with Ben though is serious, and we need to make sure that we're addressing it for sure, and we will. And we're going to help Marianne learn how to long form. I know, brown eyed girl, that she's a liar. She's a lie. We're going to help her long form so that she can strike him. She can get him for bullying and harassment and cyber stalking and all kinds of stuff. And if we have to do something offline, then we'll do that too.
Oh yeah, we will.
Yeah.
And Ben, don't even say my name, Ben. I'm warning you right now.
My name is Sam Telfer. So you can go ahead and say that. Go ahead and say that name, Ben. See how far that gets you. I love it. Do it.
Yeah,
you should.
Right. That's right.
You should go for her.
Really, Sam Telfer. We've been lying.
My name is Sam. Yeah.
See how well that goes for you.
Yeah. Let's see how well that works. Go try to harass her. I dare you.
You don't even know. Ben doesn't even know what the drama community does.
He doesn't. He doesn't understand that we have been through all of the ropes. Like we know what we're doing. That's it.
Right. We're the OGs.
We're the OGs, for real. We are.
Right. We are to an extent.
All right. Yeah.
But we know the ropes, and I'm telling you, Ben, be careful. Be careful.
Be careful.
Be careful. Someone's watching. Someone's watching you. But really, Laura, please, when you go live tonight, before you do your, topic, kick his ass out and tell people in your chat that, you are on board. You're on board with this. Please.
Yeah, I mean, I see that it's clear from the chat. I'm looking at the chat. Obviously, people have strong feelings about Laura. I see it. But I'm hoping that we can put all of that aside and work together for the safety of the people in this community. That's my hope. I hope we can do that. If not, then we can't. But I will still always try to hope for that.
Yeah, me too.
Because we're not going to have a community to come to anymore if we can't keep it safe, right? So we got to try to work together and put some of these things aside sometimes. We just have to.
Well, Mary, will look, if he continues to go live, then we can grab the URLs. We could do the long form and long form him. But there are
Yeah,
other
what
things.
we need. Shut up, Sam. What we need, the reporting is for his streams when he's being dangerous on his streams. If he's just streaming and being normal, like, oh, leave him alone. Like, we don't need to harass the kid. If he's streaming though and being threatening and scary, then we can report that. That's what their feature is there for.
What? Oh, never mind. All right, listen, guys, I gotta go. I'm taking a nap. I'm taking my first nap. No,
right.
I'm not. Now it's too late to nap.
You can go to bed now.
No, I can't go to bed. It's too early. All right, so listen, we're going to take care of this. We're going to handle it. We're going to back Marianne. If no one wants to, if other people don't want to, I don't know what to say, but I am begging you, Laura, to kick his ass out tonight.
Angie MD. Hi, beautiful girl.
Hi, Angie.
All right, I'm saying goodbye. I love you guys. I'm out of here.
Goodbye,
Sam,
everybody.
glad you made it home safe, girl. Glad you made it home safe.
Thank you for coming again.
Thank you for being here for another episode of Fraz and Calm.
Good Lord, I'm telling you, really, I'm going to have to stop this. But we will see you Thursday night.
All right. Behave, please.
See you for
Behave
ladies'
until
night.
then. I have a lot of work I have to do this week, y'all. I can't do this. All right, I'm out here. Bye, everybody.
Right.
Love you guys.
Bye. Bye. Bye.